Many of my fans know me for my trademark hat. I don't need that anymore now that I found this game changer of a shaver. Flex Series by Freedom Grooming.
You can shave wet or dry. It's your choice. You can do it on the go.
Look at that smoothness, man. The smoothest shave I ever had. Smoother than a baby's bottom. This is a must-have. You must get this. It will change your life. Trust me. Like I said, best 3 minutes of your life. It's showtime.
Man, cut the check. Venomous Smoke Podcast. Give us our 5%.
What up, everybody? This your girl LaLa, aka the baddest woman of YouTube. I know y'all used to seeing the head of the Venomous table, Mo here, but I guess plans has changed. So I'm here to do the intro. So first, I would like to bring in the nefarious one, my boy Izzy. Come on out, friend.
What is up, LaLa? Woo!
What up? Oh, and I heard through the grapevine we supposed to be having somebody else.
Yes.
Another member of the commission, we have the diabolical hater, Day himself. Come on out.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
What you up to? Why you rubbing your beard, sir? What you up to?
This is
What's
when
the problem?
this is when diabolical is going to start working.
No. It's no. Not you. Is you? What's? Wait, we didn't even start yet. You didn't even start yet. You rubbing your beard. No.
The only thing I'm gonna have to say is I chose one show or the other on Tuesday. You know what I'm saying?
Too.
Because they both ran back to back, so I chose.
I did. It's okay because I did not know about AEW till like the night of, and I was like,
I chose NXT. So
I chose, and we all. I guess you chose. I chose NXT.
No, I chose AEW.
All I know is like the results at AEW the next day.
I just wanted to see if Hangman Page was going to do something.
He did something.
He did something.
Yeah,
I mean,
he did something all right.
Jesus be the fence. All right. Well, SmackDown.
Nah.
I mean, I was expecting. I ain't gonna lie. Really, Mo? Go Saints. Go sit down.
Fuck the Saints. Fuck the Saints,
Go sit
bro.
down, sir.
What's your record?
Ooh.
By the way, for tomorrow's show, I'm going off on these so-called Saints fans.
Ooh. Okay, so we gotta save for tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Friday SmackDown wasn't that bad. I mean, we had Roxy come by. She had a match over there, which it was okay.
It was all right.
It was okay. You know, it was okay.
I think
she's very skilled.
Yes.
Yes. You know, she is a former Ring of Honor women's champ, so it's not like she's green. She knows what she's doing in the ring.
Yeah. And it's not like, that's what I say, like, did she lose? If I'm not mistaken, did she lose, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she
lost to Bailey.
Yeah, she lost to Bailey. Yeah. It wasn't bad. Like, she lost to Bailey. Okay, cool.
No, she looks good.
Yeah, she looks good losing. You know, I hope she kicked Cora Jade's ass on my birthday. Thank you. Please do that. Please do that, ma'am.
That's right. It's Saturday, isn't it?
Yes, it's Saturday.
Hey.
Yes. You know, with the Usos,
I mean, they run the show.
They
So
do.
They do. We not.
You
No,
know-
it's not that. It's Sammy was like, but I thought you got it. Like, no, Jay
You got
was
it,
like,
bro.
you got. Jay was like, you got it.
You got it. That's all you.
Ah, man.
I like it. I like
Yeah.
that angle. I think that when it
But
does
I
blow up,
think Sammy
And
is
it
going to
will.
turn. I think Sammy is going to turn. Everybody keeps saying Jay. I said no. Sammy's going to turn, and Jay go look at them like I told you so.
Or
I
how's
told you
this for a
so.
little? How's this for a little twist? The three brothers all turn on Roman. That would be kind of cool.
Ooh.
That would be cool.
because that would put Roman's face turn or give him a couple of months off because he's been wanting to take a little
Yep.
time off,
Yep.
and then have him come back and go and beat them down one by one.
Cause them the
Absolutely.
tag titles.
That's a possibility.
Cause them to lose the tag titles, each one.
Absolutely. Or
Oh,
go ahead.
What's his name? Knight.
LA.
LA Knight.
I think that dude could really carry the belt.
Absolutely. The IC belt.
No,
Like,
I think he could carry a heavyweight belt. I think his tongue is that good.
LA. I want to say Eli Drake. LA Knight. He can talk.
he
Yes.
can.
He can
He
talk.
said, "You think I did this for you? No, this is for
No.
me."
And of course, we got to talk about the biggest pussy in the WWE right
He
now.
is not. No.
Yes, he
no,
is.
He's not. No,
Yes,
he's not.
he is.
Because technically, it was a trade. It was a trade.
And
Because you
he's a
gotta think-
pussy.
No,
He's
he's
gonna fight my
He was
son.
gonna fight his side.
He's a pussy.
Leave that man alone.
Hell no.
I just
Yeah.
think that was the cheesiest like the trade. Like they didn't Raw didn't get value.
Hell no.
Raw
But then-
didn't get equal value.
Hell no.
No,
Hell
because
no.
like, hold on. I was like, okay. But remember, you gotta think about it. Months ago, when not JBL, when freaking Baron Corbin was leaving, you see JBL's limo pulled up. He said, "Nah, come with me," and that's how it ended. We didn't see Baron Corbin at that time.
I understand that, but the way they really just looked
What
like
up,
a
Daryl?
fucking
What's up,
pussy. What's up, Daryl? Ray just looks like a pussy. I don't want to fight my son. I got news for you, pal. You're gonna end up fighting your son. It's gonna happen.
Oh, Lord.
Royal Rumble, Mania, it's gonna happen.
Oh,
Please,
that'll be a Mania match.
Oh, absolutely, as it should be.
Royal Rumble.
As it should be.
Royal Rumble. If they both end up in a Royal Rumble, I said, Ray, this is one time you got to push your son out. You got to throw him out.
But
And
they'll let Dominic, because you think about it, Ray's already here. You know what I'm saying? Dominic is down here.
He's
So
working
every
his way
little
up.
thing he does boosts him a little. So he
And
has
then-
to beat his father. His father, when he goes to leave, will beat him.
Yes.
It'll be something like that. At least that's the way
I hope so.
they
And
swim
then you
around
got-
the WWE.
And then Bray Wyatt's speech, I was crying until they showed the thing on the screen. I was like, what the fuck?
I was into to what he had to say
I was like,
until
in
V for
tears.
Vendetta showed up.
I was like, what
V
just
for
happened?
Vendetta.
I felt like I was watching a movie. I didn't feel like I was watching wrestling at that point.
No, that was
No.
that was a beautiful promo that he cut. It was from the heart. It was him. That was Wyndham
It was-
Rotunda.
Yes.
Yes. I'm sitting there like this, like, because I had watched it the next day. I'm over here crying at my dance on the clock. Oh my God. And then all of a sudden, I see the screen go. Shoo, shoo, shoo. I said, wait, what's going
Then
on?
it went V for Vendetta.
I said, Jesus.
I like that mask, though. If he rocks that mask, I like that mask.
So you all think this is just my opinion? I think it's gonna be a split personality. It's a split personality.
Yep.
Yep. Like some Mick Foley type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yep.
you got the Buzzards,
Et cetera, et cetera.
you got
So,
Fiend, you got the
So you think he's gonna split personality all of the characters,
ooh.
or
I'm
are they
thinking-
gonna bring in those guys to fill those slots?
I think it will be the Wyatt Six eventually.
yes.
Eventually. But I think it's going to be just a straight split personality.
Where do you start them? Where do you book them first?
Oof.
Look
That's-
at everything that's happening in the WWE. You know,
Wait.
in both shows, but you know he's on SmackDown.
But
Where
you
do you
can't.
start him?
But you cannot. You cannot start him off against the Bloodline.
No,
No,
that's too
no.
quick.
No.
I don't know.
We just gotta wait.
I would have said Seth Rollins, but Seth is on Raw.
So that means the equivalent, Gunther.
Gunther. Are we ready for the Wyatt Six versus the Imperium?
That's tough.
And if you're building up Gunther, I know you want to build up Bray, but you're building up Gunther too. So do you let him take that loss? So then who else is on SmackDown
because you can't
match him with?
You cannot put Bray against a Ricochet.
No.
Or because big deal. Or a Madcap Moss. Guess what? Big deal.
Like, okay, whatever.
So you have to put him against like
it has to be Imperium.
Sheamus and the Bruiser Boys.
God.
Think about what's on SmackDown.
That would be the next one. That would be the next one because remember, you gotta think about it. The Bruiser Boys and Imperial, their beef is done.
Which sucks, by the way.
Yeah, that was a good beef.
It was a good beef, but it's done. It's been marinated. It's been grilled.
I would have loved to go one more match, but really, what can you do with them now?
I wish that they would book like old school. Old school time, Imperium, and them would have went for a year.
Exactly.
And they would have just flip-flopped.
Exactly.
Start wrecking shit. No, we already got Braun Strowman for that.
Oh God.
He is wrecking shit. Oh, speaking of wrecking shit, what's going on that on site? Jeez.
More on site. We need more on site.
Jude was like, I don't care if he's hurt, I'll beat his ass. I don't care if I'll beat his ass. Scarlett, do something. Girl, it's too late.
No, he beat his ass.
Yes.
He beat his ass. Like put it this way, in my opinion, that ass beating made him look weak. You know, you think you're TikTok, you know, to me now, damn, he really beat his ass.
He did.
No, but see, he did, but
at
the same time, it's like because with Drew McIntyre, you gotta realize he was always like on site. Look at him and Randy Orton, their feud on site. So now with Drew McIntyre, it's pretty much like, okay, you got me fucked up at Clash of the Castle. You got me fucked up when you first got here. Now you got me fucked up when your girl sprayed me with the pepper spray. Now I gotta fucking get you.
Yep.
Now I gotta fucking get you.
In the way they book in the past, when does the bad guy really get their ass kicked like that? That was a straight up ass whooping.
Yes, absolutely.
No, Randy Orton caught an ass whooping from Drew McIntyre when they used to have their on-site beef.
But I mean that one on Friday night. That's what I'm saying. I looked at Cameron Cross and I was like, TikTok, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, TikTok like the app.
You know, I was like TikTok with it, you know, and I'm like, they had you bad for the last month, and then this dude one time. It's better to have Drew getting his ass kicked and come and climbing and clawing. That's more believable to me, at least to me.
I just think like it was just Drew McIntyre getting his get back.
Yeah,
like
he needed to get
back.
The
time when the Usos attacked him and cost him his shit. So he got mad and said, "You know what? You always in my shit. I'm gonna fuck both y'all up," and that's what he did. I'm gonna fuck both y'all up.
But I'd like to say rest in peace to Rey Mysterio because Gunther's gonna fuck you up.
Oh yeah, he's the number one contender. Oh Jesus.
Gunther!
But you never know. They might let Ray get the belt. Then all of a sudden they're gonna do the brand split or the draft, and then there goes the group on the SmackDown, and that war starts all over again.
I just don't. I don't see Ray with the belt. To be honest with you,
maybe a last hurrah.
Like I think he's just there probably to put Gunther over.
And if that's the case, that's what he's supposed to do.
Yeah, but in the grand scheme of things, does Gunther need Rey Mysterio to put him over?
No. But
No.
he's just a filler. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, honestly, if you look at it, if you watch WWE now, they're starting to get full on their roster where before they had, they were bare
Yep.
skin and bones. Now they got some people, so I guess I could see where, all right, Rey Mysterio, I'm sorry, but Gunther's going to kill you for the next couple of weeks.
Yep.
And then you'll go to the pay-per-view, you'll lose, or you go to the pay-per-view, your son will come out of nowhere, cost
cause
you
you
the
to lose.
title.
But it'll be on the bigger and better things for Gunther.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it should be. I think Gunther should. I think Imperium should start sniffing at the bloodline.
Absolutely.
Yes. And now
Yes.
it's time because I know a lot of people when Imperium got together, he was like, okay, they go after the bloodline. We like, no, wait. They gotta go through Sheamus and his people, so they got through Sheamus and his peoples.
And that's what's good about having a big roster because you don't have to rush it now.
Absolutely.
You know that it's in the distance. But now you can throw them against somebody else for a couple of months, and then all of a sudden something happens and boom, they collide, and then where their program starts.
That's where, and we'll talk. I know we'll talk about this a little bit later. That's where AEW fails.
Yep.
Because they got their rosters, wow, and don't use them.
They don't.
I think where AEW fails, and we'll probably get into this more a little later, is they're very careless wrestlers, and their roster
and they're
is
selfish.
hurt because they're hurt.
Exactly. Yes.
And then Tony Khan is fucking selfish. Now we could go ahead and move on to Monday Night Raw because
JBL.
Yes.
Listen, even with JBL, Raw still didn't make out.
Oh my God! No, I'm talking about his outfit. What
he's just that. Honestly, I probably would have respected the new Corbin character if he came out with a cowboy hat on.
What the fuck was JBL? Did you ask Omos for another suit? God, that suit looked like a zoot suit from the fucking 40s. All big and whatnot. But
poor Kevin though, poor KP, because he could have stayed a chance between JBL and Corey.
He is bad.
I'm like, he's still a rookie, and it's like
Kevin Patrick. Oh my! I think sooner than later he's going to get replaced.
Oh, you're talking about the new commentary team?
Yeah,
yes, sir.
That commentary team sucks.
It does. It sounds like he's lost, and I know I can tell
him isn't feeding him right.
Yeah, because you can tell there'll be seconds where he says absolutely nothing, and there's action going on, and Graves is talking.
Graves is doing most of the talking, and
exactly.
I'm like, oh my God.
Exactly.
But unfortunately, you can't have Saxton and Graves there because they'll kill each other.
Oh God!
But honestly,
they will kill each other.
That would be a better team because they do butt heads. It's like JR and
the King
and the King Lawler. They never
had
agreed.
Michael Cole. And remember, they had Michael Cole in the middle as the medium, but because of the dude who got fired, Jimmy Smith, he got fired, but then kind of find out he shit on the company. I was like,
he needs just to shut the fuck up and have a nice day.
He had a whole lot to say. I said, damn, that's the most.
Yeah, but he admitted not to watching the product before he was hired. So once again, shut the fuck up.
And that was a Vince hire.
Yeah, that was a Vince hire. Not a true. I wish they bring back Amaro. I like that.
Amaro. Manal.
Yeah, I miss him, but I know.
Honestly, they need to bring up.
They
should have brought Barrett to Raw.
Yes.
Barrett and Graves would have been better than Graves.
See, here's the thing with here's the thing when it comes to commentator, you got to have a good guy and you got to have a bad guy. You can't have the same.
Yeah, I mean, either one of them could turn. Nobody likes Graves, so you leave him to heel, and you leave. I mean,
But
Yeah, I
everybody
mean, I
likes, but
see
you
what
know
you're
what? Everybody,
saying.
but everybody likes Barrett too, because he's Mr. I'm afraid I have some bad news, and I was
I
using that shit
love
a
that.
lot.
I love the
I was
gimmick.
using that shit a lot.
I love the gimmick. Love the gimmick.
Yeah. I mean, and he's good at SmackDown. Him and
Yeah.
Michael, they make good chemistry.
I mean,
Graves,
Michael Cole's Michael Cole.
first of all, Graves, you need to keep what's that man name who was at SmackDown? And I love him. Who he's to get up on people's tables and dance.
Oh,
Pat
McAfee.
Pat
McAfee.
Keep Pat
McAfee.
McCaffrey name out your mouth,
Yeah,
sir.
really.
Stop
He ain't
throwing
coming back.
shade.
He's not coming back till January, dude.
Yeah,
Shut
stop
up.
throwing shade. Cause that man pull up on Raw.
It's a
We
wrap.
all know
Listen,
what happened.
that can happen. That's why they're doing it, because it's a Monday night. There's no college football, and he could take a flight and say, show up in the audience, show up with his his crew that he has that they do the
Yep.
the vlog on YouTube. Have them show up, push and shove. Come January, Corey Graves wrestles Pat
God, I'll take my money on that match.
on
Yo, if this happens,
WrestleMania.
please give Jay his 5%.
Yeah.
If this happens, give Jay
Give him
his
the 5%.
And if they sell T-shirts, I want 7.
There
Right? If they got merch, I want more than 5. Shit.
you go. Okay. That's it. Yesterday's prices ain't today's prices.
That's right.
We're gonna go back. What today's date? The 20th? The on episode on 10/20/2022. This was mentioned.
That's right.
That's
and if
right.
I see it, I'll be the first one like, yo, Jay, WWE owe you some money.
Yeah, buddy.
I'll be the first one to be like, yo, they owe you some money. Like today.
Take 80, just take 84 straight and you hit the
Record
headquarters.
right into Stanford.
Yes, sir.
He takes PayPal, Zelle, mail the check.
If he has to go to the WWE headquarters, it's
send me one of
84.
those big checks. I want one of those big checks.
Publishers clearinghouse like checks.
No, you gotta get an after check so you can put it in your account, Jay. No.
I want one of them big ones. I want it to not fit in the car when I get it.
Oh my god. So how do y'all feel about Bailey? Like, I know she was on a losing streak, but it's not bad. It's not bad.
I kind of hope that Damage Control kicks her to the curb. For me,
I know, but it's like she won against Roxy, so
I think that Damage Control is not going to be a faction that lasts long.
Exactly.
Unless and this
EO and the other chick just don't.
Yeah, and
they're not good together. They're not good as a tag team. Tag team, you gotta have chemistry.
They're two totally different styles, and
it doesn't go.
No.
Now, if you put Asuka in with EO, that would be a tag team that should have the belts and hold those bitches.
I miss Asuka, damn it.
They hurt Asuka. They hurt my.
I love Asuka. She's my favorite.
I like NXT Asuka.
Yes.
That's when they used her the right way. They brought her up to the main roster, and she lost automatically to Charlotte.
What? And then here's the mess part. That was Vince's doing. That wasn't Triple H. Once it's out of Triple H's hands, it's like
when she lost to Charlotte, I'm like, you gotta be kidding.
My heart hurt. I was like, no offense.
Triple H could have ran if Triple H was running WWE at that time. That storyline that he could have did just with Asuka and Charlotte.
Forget it. Go on.
It would have been awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Their matches are good.
Yeah.
It was the story that was stale.
Yes.
Because it was rushed.
It was rushed.
I felt like it was rushed because I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Same thing with Shayna Baszler. I don't want to see NXT Shayna Baszler. That bitch was.
Hell, I want to see Raquel. I want to see NXT Raquel.
I want to see NXT.
Her smiling self. Stop smiling. Fuck.
You don't have to smile no more, baby. This is down. He is in the corner somewhere, sliding down the wall every time Triple H brings somebody back out. Don't smile no more. You're hanging out with Shotzi now, so you can learn something from her. And congratulations for Shotzi for going to be the host for Halloween Havoc. Thank you, girl. Thank
Her
you.
and that dude.
Chucky.
He's
No,
nuts. No, not Chucky.
The
The
guy.
diva.
Yeah, the diva.
The diva.
The diva.
He's the host too. I thought it was just Shotzi.
No,
No,
it's her and him.
it said
Okay.
they said it. I
Quincy.
saw it today.
Oh, okay, Quincy. Oh, Quincy the
Quincy,
Diva. Okay.
yes.
Quincy, yeah, Quincy.
He's actually starting to grow on me. I like
He is.
Quincy.
But he's sloppy in the ring.
Oh yeah,
He's still learning because
Yeah,
I
he's
know
still learning.
before they had him in NXT, they had him in NXT Level Up. So that's how I knew about him because I used to watch NXT Level Up. Just like I knew about Santino Morella's daughter.
Too
Knew
bad she hurt.
about oh yeah, she hurt.
She basically tore her knee.
Ooh, Jesus.
Oh,
Yeah.
she was with the other girl in the Indian dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was Ariana Grace, I think.
Yeah,
is her name.
Ariana Grace.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, she tore her knee. Unfortunately.
Listen, all I could say this is that in the last month and a half since Triple H has taken over, where I was ready to stop watching wrestling because it was just, it wasn't exciting anymore. Now I'm a little bit more excited, like, ooh, what's gonna happen on Raw?
Yeah.
Like, who knew Bobby Lashley was gonna mess up Brock Lesnar like that?
Man!
Speaking of top of the show, boom!
On site, I was like, get him, Bobby!
And the way that they let him get him like that is what I liked.
I ain't gonna lie, I was
Yes.
do it for the ancestors. Do it for the ancestors.
Yes, Bobby. They needed to do that for Bobby.
Do it for Kofi.
He needed it.
Do it for Biggie. Do it for yourself.
I think his character was starting to get stale. He needed this, and I know they're only doing it for
money.
But they're doing it for Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
It's not going to be something that's going to be extended. But
we talked about it last week. We was like, okay, they're gonna go against each other to crown jewel,
and sure enough,
and it happened. Just don't talk, just fight. Don't say nothing.
Exactly. Once again, two guys. I don't like you. I don't like you. Boom.
Let's fight.
Let's fight. No titles on the line, as LaLa has said many times.
Titles on the line.
Let them go.
It's basically the title of who's the Macho Man. You know what I'm saying? It's basically because Bobby Lashley thinks he's the man. Brock Lesnar thinks he's the man. We all know that Triple H is going to have Brock Lesnar win.
He shouldn't, though. He shouldn't.
He shouldn't because Bobby wrestles full time and Brock Lesnar's by appearance.
Yep.
But
he should let Bobby go over.
He should. Yes.
But what's going to end up happening?
That brings Bobby up a level where you can throw him to go against Roman, even in a loss.
Yes.
Like pull a Seth Rollins.
You can actually win by losing, so yes.
Title shot.
Yeah.
Speaking of Seth Rollins, man.
Whoa.
Ooh, child.
He's got the best character on Raw.
I love him.
He's the best story going.
Yes, because
anywhere.
After he was done with Riddle, Mustafa Ali got his ass, and
I'll tell you what.
I want that feud to happen. Please make it happen.
I'm glad that they're letting Mustafa Ali get off because he actually is very talented, and he has every right to be pissed off that they weren't using him right.
Absolutely.
I'm a big thing about loyalty. These guys could jump ship when their contracts are up, but no, they re-sign and they believe the promises. Oh, don't worry, if you re-sign, I'll make you intercontinental. Ba 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 ba. And he's been very loyal.
No, the thing was that Mustafa wanted out of his contract. He wanted to leave, but somehow Vince had him in a chokehold because we haven't seen him on TV until after Triple H was making moves, like until he took over.
That's what makes it that more remarkable that you wanted out so bad that you were, according to reports, begging to get out of your contract, and now you're going to be in a spot with the best wrestler on the planet right now, and that's Seth Rollins. I don't care what any list says.
No, Seth is
He's
good.
the best wrestler on the planet.
Other than he wrestles. I just want to see what he want to wear the next day. I'm like, what he gonna come out with?
I can't wait for his outfit and crown jewel.
Where he get? Yes, I'm waiting for that. I'm like, baby, where you get your shades from? Let me look for it. See if I can find it on Shein. I don't know. You going
I can't agree with you. I can't. Diabolically hating right now.
Of
I
course
can't.
you do.
He's
Of
the
course.
best. He's the best entertainer out now, but the best wrestler. There's guys out there that are just as good as him.
Give me 5. Just give me 5.
Kevin
5.
Owens, AJ Styles,
AJ Styles.
what's his name?
Come on. Come on. I'm waiting.
Don't say all.
I mean, of course, Roman is better.
I said wrestler. No, I said wrestler.
I said wrestler too.
Roman, I put Roman more on the entertainment side.
No, when he wrestles, he wrestles. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But are you suggesting
I'm not saying that he sucks.
No, absolutely no, absolutely not.
I don't think he's the best. No. I really don't.
Okay.
Because even Riddle is a good wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
A good wrestler to me is not only somebody that executes his, but he makes his partner look just as good.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my when I interpret wrestling.
His moves. Randy Orton trusts him with his moves.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So.
But I'm not saying he sucks. I'm not saying. I mean, Rollins right now has got the hottest character.
Yes, absolutely.
As a bad guy.
I think he's more of a cleaner.
He went against the top baby face. He did when he started out the war with Cody. He still got cheered.
Yes, he did.
Even though Cody blew up the building, when his music came on,
you knew it.
Here comes Rollins, and you were like, "Oh!" And everybody, I know you, Mo, even Eric. When they start going, "Oh!" you all do it.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah!
You all do it.
I do it. Absolutely.
I do it. I still sing the Shinsuke till this day as well when he comes out.
Me too.
Shout out for Shinsuke to repping, NXT Black and Gold. Shout out to him.
I hope they keep him there for a little bit.
He needs to stay there.
Because there's some good fights there for him.
What they're doing with NXT is like whoever they're not using on the main roster, they bring it to NXT.
And that's smart.
And you think it's smart. You think about it, they could be a coach.
Yeah.
Because they're experienced. So they're going to work with these guys and they're helping them with their in-ring work. Because a lot of them.
Quick question. Why Theory there? Theory, why you here?
Just a tease.
I honestly, I heard was he might use the Money in the Bank on Braun Breaker on Saturday.
And then you bring Braun up, which I wouldn't do.
I don't think he's ready.
No, I wouldn't do that.
They tried it and it was no response.
No, he had crickets.
He would have, for him to do something on the main roster, his father has to be his manager. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like, he hasn't built up his popularity enough on NXT that if he showed up, like, he's not going to get a pop like Karrion Kross did.
When he got the title, it was too quick. It was too quick. Now, granted, they had to take it off of Ciampa because I think I thought Ciampa was leaving, but they put him up to the main roster.
Oh.
What
happened to him?
He probably is part of the Wyatt Six.
He was kidnapped by Dexter Lewis. that was the last time that you saw him.
Oh, that's right. He was kidnapped by Dexter Lewis.
He was kidnapped by Dexter Lewis.
Oh, shit.
And that's like 3 weeks ago.
That was longer. That was like a month ago.
Yeah. Yeah. So hopefully they're repackaging him.
Have him come to No One Survive, please. No One Will Survive, please. I mean, I don't ask for much. I know I tried Broken Dreams. I know that ain't coming back. But can we come back with No One Will Survive? Can we do that? Can we do that? Give me that. Give me that. Loomis match didn't even happen. Freaking Miz just hit him with a chair and ran.
He
I
was
think
smart.
they're saving that for Saudi Arabia too.
Yep.
Yes.
Which that's fine. That's fine. That's smart. He was just like, fuck this shit. You ain't finna kidnap me if you hit 1, 2, 3.
And I have a feeling that Gargano's gonna have his faction back, with minus Theory.
So
He's
that'd
gonna
be
have
him,
the way back.
him, Loomis, and Candace.
Yeah, but they're gonna bring up Indy
Indy.
Hartwell from NXT, and then Indy and Candace will be tag team. Loomis will
That I
do
can see.
whatever,
Yeah.
and Gargano's gonna be Gargano, because you know that Triple H is putting one of those belts one day on Gargano.
Absolutely.
I can see him, the U.S. champion.
I mean, yeah, he's gonna win one of those belts definitely, because that's the belt you have to win one of the lower belts before you should get a chance at a championship.
I agree with that statement.
So they're not gonna-
Gargano, who is a great wrestler, to me, you're not ready for that.
No,
No, that'd be
the
looking
main
too rushed.
championship.
he's
that'd be
still
too rushed.
developing his character.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes he it's like, one of those actors that can't act. When he's talking backstage, it looks like he's like reading it. You know what I'm saying? It's not believable yet.
Exactly.
But he's a hell of a wrestler.
Absolutely. Great wrestler. Now, let's talk about the fake wrestling god. Oh my God! And that and I know we already touched on JBL's outfit. You're telling me you brought a Hall of Famer back to pull over bum ass Corbin? Really?
They really like him. You gotta understand. They've rode Corbin a lot.
I agree. No, I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, I absolutely agree.
He just doesn't catch on.
But what they're gonna do with Corbin? Because when I saw him, I was like, oh shit.
And the outfit Corbin was wearing? What the fuck was that?
That looked like he bought that outfit from Theory.
He looked like a fucking Tatanka.
He bought that outfit. No, he bought that outfit from Theory.
Yeah.
Theory.
Oh.
He stole it from Theory.
Hey, Pops.
Hey, Pops.
Hey, what's up, Pops?
See Bailey, Tony. Yes. Anthony.
No, she wasn't a waste of time.
Not yet.
I think putting her in a faction right in the beginning was a waste of time. I think it should have been something that built up.
Seth and being the conductor is straight. Oh yeah.
What happened to R-Truth? He's teaming with Shelton Benjamin.
Yo, that'd be dope.
That's a good team. I would like that.
They're both excellent workers.
Truth taking his break and will pop up out
Like
of the blue
he'll be a
somewhere.
tag team with Shelton Benjamin.
Yep.
I follow him on Instagram. He be posting some funny videos.
Yes.
R-Truth is funny.
And
you know that dude is old.
Wrestle.
Yes,
that dude is old.
He's like
He's in his 50s.
Yeah. And he looks better than half of the young cats.
And I'll say Shelton's an old man too.
Yes.
So you got two 50-some-year-old guys wrestling, and they can still wrestle.
Oh,
they can still go.
I'm like, Shelton looks like how, like as he first started, just with shaved hair.
Shelton looks fucking phenomenal for his.
They
look phenomenal for their age.
Drink their water and mind their business. That's what
Yeah.
they do, and they know when to go home and lay down.
Listen, they knew the role they were going to have in that company no matter who was in charge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, what does Shelton Benjamin really do in WWE? Tag team champions? You know what I'm saying? He's good. He's good. He makes people look good. He's good when he does his own, when he does his move.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why not ride a dude like that? Why? Because he's not 6'3" or 6'5", 300 pounds of muscle.
That's because he's not a Vince guy. That's exactly it.
I think they would have given people chances like that. A guy like Shelton could have been just as good as Kurt Angle.
In fact, Shelton was a good Intercontinental champion.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very good Intercontinental champion.
That's why he had that Cisco haircut, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he was trying to dong.
Lord.
But yeah, that I don't think that Corbin character is gonna work, and I think
It's not.
this is
It's
gonna be their
not.
last ditch effort with that dude.
I looked
You
at his whole outfit and the cowboy hat, and I'm like,
Oh God.
I was
listen, if
like,
he would have came out in a like Justin Layfield used to come out with the leather vest on and a cowboy hat, I would have said, "Oh, all right, Corbin's gonna do something." He came out in that fucking hat that he wears and that
hi,
stupid ass
Nelly.
gear.
Hi,
Hi,
sis.
Nelly.
Nice seeing you last week.
It
Oh
was
yeah,
weird.
Yeah,
nice.
It was
but
weird. Like his whole outfit was all loud
Yeah.
and wrong.
and he got his
Whoever
foot.
whoever
You gotta notice
advised
he got his
him,
first name back. Oh
whoever
man,
advised him on that gear should be fired.
absolutely.
Like
What
that
was
night.
that?
Because you could tell me that you took one of JBL's hats and decided to steal Theory's outfit and said, "Hey, let me borrow this. Let me wear this real quick." And thought it was gonna be a look.
And you can
Immediately
tell.
no.
First of all, Trips wasn't there Monday night. He has COVID,
Oh yeah.
so
Yeah, but listen, Vince, he was on Skype
oh,
or one of the
absolutely.
things. They had the headphones on the phone,
Oh hell yeah.
and he was screaming shit on the phone. Hey, say this and that. But listen, their show has gotten a lot better. Elias,
Welcome back.
honestly, I kind of like Zeke better.
Welcome back,
Elias,
Elias.
Elias. Nah.
And they put him right in with the big boys early because now he's going to either have beef with Riddle or he's going to have beef
He's
with
with Seth.
Rollins.
That was an interesting segment with Elias and Riddle with the bongos.
Oh
And
yeah, I was
you
like,
want to try my
ooh.
bongos? I'm like, ah.
I'm like, okay, y'all. All
You
right.
want to play with my bongos? Oh my.
Yo, he must use Miracle Grow because how the hell he grow that shit
It's
so
a
quick?
lace front. I'm telling you,
Yeah, I
it's a
was going to
lace front
say it's
beard.
got to
Oh,
be
It's a
something.
lace front beard. I promise you, that's a lace front beard. That's a
And
about
so
lace
to
I was like,
front
say.
yeah,
beard.
I wish I grew my shit like that fast.
That's a lace front beard.
About to say, even this took me 3-4 months to get this.
It's a
So
lace front beard.
Who
who
that? Who
cares?
cares? That's who
Who
Fuck,
cares.
cares?
fuck
That's
the
who that
Saints,
is.
bro. I don't care.
Get
Fuck
off
the
the
Saints.
comment section.
You
Anyway,
don't see
Wait
me
until
on here
tomorrow.
chirping about the Jets.
no,
You don't
that's
see
tomorrow.
Izzy up here chirping about the Giants.
That's
Nobody wants to
tomorrow.
hear.
Tomorrow.
Nobody wants to hear you chirping about the Aints.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Anyway, fuck the Saints. Anyway, God.
Oh,
Head of the table
I'm
bears.
scared.
The head of the table bears. Oh, cares.
Who cares?
Listen. Tomorrow.
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 Just call me Jay Uso.
They also about to pop a vein when it comes to Sammy, man.
Oh,
I'm like, oh my
man.
God, please let him fight. Let him fight.
I like that. I like his character being like
I
that.
do. I'm like,
Yes,
let him fight. Let him fight Sammy, please. Smack him upside his
it's
head.
gonna.
Please.
That's gonna happen.
Yes.
That's gonna happen.
And I have a feeling that him turning on and it's gonna be because Kevin Owens is gonna start getting in his ear.
He's gonna.
Yep.
Gail's gonna start.
Kevin already
Whatever.
started.
Whatever.
Kevin already
God.
started when he was like, oh, you need a new shirt. He said, you need a new shirt. I said, oh, not him. We need a new shirt. Like, did you smell them? What happened? I got questions, Kevin. Speaking of Kevin, he made an appearance on NXT. I wasn't even expecting that. I thought he was coming there to fight, but they got the KO show over there. It was fun. I like watching it.
It suited the purpose. That's all. It suited
I
the
mean, because they knew
purpose.
AEW was gonna be on Tuesday. So they had to at least have a couple of the stars on NXT because of how bad AEW whooped them before.
Rhea Ripley on NXT.
Woo, she brought it back.
The pop that
Whoa.
she got. The pop she got It was like welcome back, welcome home.
The
It was like fuck
pin.
Judgment Day, Rhea, welcome back. Fuck Judgment Day.
The pin.
I think something happened with her gear because I was like, her top missing. Oh, they
Thin
got a color
cake.
shirt.
Oh my God.
I was like, please don't have a nip slip. Please, Roxy, be careful with her body. Please.
So if AJ Styles now has the Good Brothers with him,
Right.
they still need a girl.
Yep.
Who? Think about the girls on Raw. That's a good question, right? Unless they bring somebody up or move somebody from SmackDown, what girl would fit their style?
The only person, and she has to stop smiling and she has to go back to her NXT ways, is Raquel.
But
because the thing is that Raquel and Rhea have history. That will be a good look, but Raquel has to get rid of the smile and get rid of that gear.
But Raquel's a SmackDown girl.
They can move her over.
They can move her over.
Yeah.
Because there's other women on SmackDown that they're not using.
How about Doudrop? Bring her back as Piper Niven and have her with AJ and them.
That could work.
That would work. That would work.
If they brought her back as Piper, not this Doudrop.
Not Doudrop, no.
Doudrop. That was Vince's doing.
Because it's more believable because everybody knows how dominant she was as Piper Niven on NXT.
Yes.
So you need that character to go against Rhea.
Yep. And just a shot at the dark. If they get rid of, I think they got rid of the Nikki ASH character.
Not yet.
Slowly but surely, because she took her mask off.
Thank God. Bring back Crazy Nikki.
I think that's what they're gonna do.
Yeah, Nikki Cross. That'll be the next one that could go one-on-one with Rhea. They got history too, but
it has to be Nikki Cross. It can't be.
It can't be Nikki.
No,
it's not Nikki ASH. It's not that. They're gonna use Nikki Cross.
Or, well, no, because she's already gonna be down with the Viking Raiders. They bring back Sarah Logan. That's somebody that could do some. I mean, we didn't get to see a lot of her because of what's her name, the Ruby Riott.
Yeah,
but she could be somebody. She's skilled. I've seen some of her matches.
Yeah, she took part of the Royal Rumble, if I'm not mistaken.
See,
she took part of the Royal Rumble, but it was like she got kicked out. I think too early.
Well, she had just had a baby, like maybe a month or two earlier.
Yeah,
she really wasn't in shape. Now, like the pictures I've seen of her now, she looks ready.
Yeah,
she looks ready to go.
But they're gonna keep her on SmackDown.
Yeah, she's gonna be part of the Viking Raiders.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, faction warfare. Sign me up.
I think that's how wrestling has turned these days. And if you think about it, back in the day, the $1 Million Man had his group, Bobby Heenan had his group. Jimmy, whatever his name had his.
Yeah,
that's how it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be from now on.
A faction warfare.
And AEW with all their fucking factions and
first of all, AEW is looking like a big clusterfuck. I'm sorry. After what I saw yesterday, like all over the internet, because all I saw was Adam Page getting carried out in a gurney. I don't know what happened. And did somebody say he had a concussion? I said the match was that bad.
Let me tell you something. When John Moxley threw that clothesline, he threw that bitch from back here. Ooh. And he came hard because he was trying to flip him. Or flip him backward.
Yeah, yes.
And when he hit him like up here. And then he landed over here. Like he did a boom, but he landed all messed up. And I was like, oh, he dead.
I
was like, he's dead.
The thing with Adam Page, he's injury prone.
That's
one thing I noticed about him.
They wrestle Japanese style in AEW, and the American wrestlers, and not even just American wrestlers, just wrestlers in general, if you're really hitting each other to make it look real, a lot of those dudes are old. Think about their roster. A lot of them is ex-WWE.
Yeah,
he did. He did. Push shit out of him.
I was concerned for him for
I
I
didn't
was
see none
concerned.
of that. All I saw was the video of him, like they put in the gurney, and I was like, somebody was like, yeah, he got a concussion. But see, this is not the first time Adam Page got hurt. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Yeah.
like he stayed getting hurt. I can't trust this man with an AEW title. I can't.
Nope.
I'd rather either Moxley or give it to MJF, who was
And
long
MJF is
overdue.
going to
I
get
don't
it.
know if MJF could handle a real Moxley match. I don't think
No.
Moxley is going to go at him because they're grooming him to be the something. So you
Something.
got to protect your investment.
But see, with Moxley, I don't know. It's like he's
Let's be
overrated.
honest. Who do you want to see
Overrated.
champ? Moxley or MJF?
I
I'll see
mean, at this
MJF.
point, Moxley's held it multiple times.
Yeah,
He
I
beat
want to see
everybody.
MJF.
I want to see MJF, but then is he good enough in the ring to make me believe that he deserves that belt? And to me,
Mo,
I don't think he's
log off,
ready.
Mo. Log off, Mo.
That's actually, when he wins that belt, he's either going to sink or swim.
Yep.
I
And
just
there's-
don't think that he can handle. He's not that good in the ring. He just doesn't impress me. He's
Me
not
neither.
special.
Nah.
He can wrestle, but as Jason, as you just said,
He's okay.
Yeah.
Like me, he's
Yeah.
okay. I think it's
Like he goes
blind,
through the motions.
yes.
like he's okay with me, but I think it's because it's like it makes me. I'm trying to get caught. Mo, log off.
We
It's
ain't
along
voting
the-
comment of the night tonight.
It's along the lines like I guess I'm so used to seeing MJF present and how he talks because I notice that that's the problem I have with wrestlers is like I get blinded by their presence because just like when we had Jeter here, the whole
Mhm.
situation with Karrion Cross, so it's like
Oh man.
I got to go past the presence. I'm working on it, y'all. I'm working on it because every time I see MJF, I'm here.
It's the same shit.
I know.
The MJF on the mic, outstanding.
Yes.
His promo the
Yeah.
other night against
William
William Regal, that shit
Bro.
was off the hook.
That shit was
But
not even
can
gold.
his
That shit was
match,
platinum.
his wrestling match it? You know what I'm saying? Like Ric Flair, his wrestling matched his tongue.
Yes. Yes.
If he told you I'm coming down there and I'm gonna whip your ass, yeah, he left the ring bloody,
But
but he
But he
whipped your
gonna beat
ass.
your ass.
Yeah.
He
And
gonna
I
beat
just
your
don't think
ass.
MJF would be ready for their TNT title, for the TBS title. You know, he's not ready
Speaking
for
of
the
TBS
world.
title, did Nyla Rose didn't get that belt back yet?
Well, let him fight Nyla Rose because she's probably better in the ring than he is.
Oh Lord, Jesus,
oh,
Jesus,
Check
Nyla.
the
First
name.
of all, Nyla Rose out here defending a title that's not even hers. I'm tight.
Check the name. I think Nyla Rose
And
is,
I like this
is
gimmick.
nice.
I like what she's doing though. Like she kidnapped the title, and somehow the baddies can't. Okay, I got a question for that.
go ahead. Just go ahead.
Because ain't no way if I'm a baddie and my girl Jay Cargill is way up there and I'm
Right.
getting stopped by security. No, they get an elbow. Everybody gets shoved out the way. Why the fuck LaLa Gray and Kara Hogan just standing there?
And as fucking Nyla Rose just walks up the fucking
Jay,
ramp,
and I saw that shit coming. I said, Jay gonna bulldoze that fucking security.
and sure enough,
Oh, she sure did. I
but
was like, fire them girls, fire them today. I
Get
know
'em out.
somebody gonna be watching it and gonna be like, this fucking bitch, LaLa, who she thinks she is. Motherfucker, look. Fire them girls, because they didn't do the job properly.
no, they didn't.
If LaLa was a baddie, there would have been some ass whipping.
Exactly.
Like, security would have got flown around. Like, nah, move, B. Move.
Yeah, exactly. Get
Move,
the
B.
move.
Move. Like, yo, because it was like two girls and like two guys. Yo, dead ass, they would have got hurt. Like, ain't no way I earned my spot being a baddie just to stand there and look like an ass.
Well, the other girl really didn't earn her spot. Kira Hogan did. The other girl kind of like,
but the other
slipped
girl,
in
LaLa
because of
Gray, was
homie.
like clout chasing gone wrong.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all got watching. I'm going to hell for this.
No, it's okay. I'll see you when you get there. I'll see you when you get there.
It was just called
Every
chasing
time
gone
he'll save
wrong.
you a seat.
Yes.
I'll save you a seat.
Mm.
It was just called chasing gone wrong. I'm sorry. I still see that to this day. Like, no.
Well, since I haven't seen AEW yet, I'm assuming Jericho won his match.
Yes,
Yeah.
but they put him against Dalton Castle, who's a comedic wrestler who's not bad, but
No.
his character is comedic. He's got
Okay.
those guys dancing around the ring and stuff like that.
The
I mean,
boy.
he held the belt. He held the belt with a broken back,
Ooh.
Yeah, he did. Yes.
and he held it for a couple of months.
Ooh.
Dalton Castle.
Are you guys fans of the Ocho? Because for me, I'm just not.
It's
I just find it funny.
it's okay.
I find it funny. He's funny. You know what I'm saying? At this point in his career, he can pull a match or two out of his ass. You know what I'm saying?
Because right
He's
now
got-
Jericho is going after everybody that is used to be an always like right now he's going after anybody who was an always champion.
Which I like that idea, but once again, who's left?
Because you can't tell me that match with Bandito wasn't good.
That was no, it was good.
No,
that was
one
a
was
good match.
That was
like,
good.
ooh,
Yeah.
That was good.
It was even good that Jericho, for his old ass, it was good. You know,
Yeah.
it wasn't like Bandito carried him. It
No.
was actually a good match. I was like,
Yes.
ooh.
I was like,
No,
why was it not
Bandito,
so
for those
good?
who don't know, Bandito can go.
Yes.
Bandito
Yeah.
can go.
And they offered him a contract, and I don't know if he signed it yet. Because I think he saw, you know, he was signed for only that one match. I think
Yes.
he sees the
And then-
chemistry behind the scenes, and a lot of people are trying to get out. Like all of a sudden, Adam Cole got a serious concussion, and he might have to retire. You know what I'm saying? Like
What?
nobody
Wow.
wants to work there.
And then Bobby Fish, he gone. He's at Impact.
He's at Impact.
There's
Meh. I'm sorry. Meh.
He wasn't any. He would have been a if it wasn't that they put him with Adam Cole and
Yes, the
Kyle
era.
O'Reilly. If he would have been somebody that would have been singles in NXT, he would have been probably in the first batch of releases.
Yes.
Yep. But see, with Bobby Fish, he another one too. Stay getting injured, stay getting hurt. You can't trust
He's
that
old,
man.
though. He's an older guy.
Yes. Yes, he is.
You know, so that wear and tear, you think of all these guys that we're getting to see now on AEW have been doing it 18 years.
Yeah.
Because unless like they're like you that goes to indie shows, they're not gonna know.
Mm-hmm.
But AEW, they don't. Whoever's writing their storylines, whoever is producing the show, whoever is, if they're writing scripts, suck.
They need to hire, like we said last week, they need to hire an HR representative. That's one. Human resources. They need to hire like better people who could produce properly. Because look at WWE now, and I hate to do the comparison game. We got different people producing great matches. The
Yes.
Abyss, Adam Pierce, TJ,
Yep.
Road Dogg.
Road Dogg.
Who else?
I believe Shane Helms is
Shane
producing.
Helms.
The only person that doesn't have a job with WWE producing is X-Pac.
And he exactly.
He's just there.
He's just
Yeah,
there.
he's just. I mean, he was just like when he was with DX. He was somebody they added in.
Yep. That's all.
Like they did with him. And yo, how is it to this day? Out of everybody, he's like 3-time Hall of Famer. As a 1, 2, 3 kid, DX and
And the
NWO.
NWO.
Would you want X-Pac to produce?
Depending.
I
Depending
think
on what
X-Pac has he definitely has intelligence.
He's been
And-
wrestling since the mid '80s.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not like I think X-Pac has a good mind for the business.
Just got to keep him away from the drugs and the booze.
That's
I
undisputed.
think he been clean though. He's been
Everybody says they're clean. You know what I'm saying? You never know.
Be the fucking feds. Jesus be the fucking feds.
But you're right. AEW has no what did the dude that they fired that threw the chair and bit Kenny Omega, was he doing producing? Like, who's producing for them?
That's it. He was CM Punk's boy. That's it.
He was just there CM Punk's friend.
Yeah, that's it. Nothing more.
No, he works for AEW.
Not now. Not now.
Oh, no, not now. They fired his ass.
But we don't know if he was doing any kind of producing work. X-Pac hardcore cage.
I mean, maybe he could do War Games.
There's a reason it's called X-Pac.
Shit, now we're having this do a War Games match.
Oh yes,
that would be fire. That would be fire.
That shit. All the War Games matches. Have him touch that shit. Touch it all.
Yeah, WWE definitely has better producing, better story.
Yes,
they do, or a street fight match. But if you think about it, let me tell you something. Ever since that shit went down with the Scrum incident,
God.
if you pay attention to the situation with the press conference in Vegas between Roman and Logan Paul, Roman give that man a kindly shove, and Triple H is stepping like, hey, we don't do that here. Hey. He know, like we
try to make it look legitimate.
I like when Roman was at the podium and he said Triple H had everything right tonight, and somebody in the audience said, "You suck," and he was like, "Except for that."
Except for that.
Like, kid, I am. What did he said? Kid, I'm the best in the world, or I'm a god at this, or something like that.
God mode.
That shit was funny though. See, that's the thing. WWE grooms their wrestlers to be better. Like Roman 3 years ago is not Roman now.
Oh, hell no.
In the ring, he's gone, like he's jumped. His character was, we feel sorry for you. You had leukemia, to, oh shit, he's beating up Brock Lesnar.
Oh shit, run!
Yeah,
exactly. Roman became the needle mover, if you will.
Yes.
Oh, definitely.
That's the problem with these AEW tards who believe that he don't do nothing. Like, that's ridiculous. Look what that man has done in 2 years.
Tell me who moves the needle in AEW besides Moxley.
Can't do it.
Not even Jericho?
Not even Moxley to an extent. Man.
Jericho. The only thing that Jericho gets a pop because of that song. If you took that song away, his pop wouldn't be so loud.
What about MJF?
Right now.
At the moment?
Right now, he's hot. But can he sustain that?
But is he on the level of Roman? It's not even close.
No, not even close to Roman. We understand that.
No.
Because we had numerous of times when Roman was not on SmackDown, and it was just looking like, okay, girl, okay, boy.
It was a show that went like this.
Even when we had the Usos, it was like, okay, the Usos can't do that much. You can't.
You're not getting comment of the night. Go watch the game.
No free shirt for you, pal.
No. Immediately
check out the name, boss.
No.
You unleashed it.
No.
That's it. On my signal, unleash hell.
Yeah.
It's a commercial. Oh, it's a commercial. Go watch the commercials.
Yeah, they're good sometimes.
They're good. You might learn something.
Oh, he's about to be pissed. Arizona pick 6.
Oh damn! I'm watching it on Prime, and my shit is behind.
Yeah, it literally just happened.
Jesus.
He's throwing the ball now. Pick 6. Yep.
Pick 6.
Pick 6, punk.
But
Oh, sorry.
Ooh, we're gonna be 1-0.
Wrestling wasn't that bad this week. It wasn't that
First of
bad.
all, back to NXT because Mandy Rose. Oh my God,
Her outfit was cute.
her outfit was fucking hot.
Did she go?
She
I
went
think
back to blonde.
she went back to blonde. Like I know. I was like, did she go back blonde?
She went
Okay.
back to blonde because of her brother, I think.
Yes,
Was
Her
her brother
brother
blonde?
passed away.
her
That's why
brother
she
passed.
hasn't been around.
Oh.
She's not, her family doesn't live far from me.
Dude, they're
Yeah,
from Westchester County.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
live in like Yorktown or some shit
Yes,
like
Yeah.
that.
yes, they're in
So she went
Westchester
back
County.
to she went back to blonde. I was like, oh, she went back to the blonde hair.
Thanks for ruining it, Is. Look, you
No,
told
not a
them.
problem, bro.
She was killing it in that cat suit though.
Woo!
I said,
Listen,
"Oh,
she put the
fashion.
work in.
I'm gonna y'all gonna say Fashion Nova give that woman a deal because I look like all
She
her
put
outfits.
listen, she put the work in.
Yes,
When
That I
she
can
goes
admit.
up to the main roster, she deserves a title to hold.
absolutely.
I think her character is very strong. When they
And
move,
Quick question: bring her up by herself or bring Toxic Attraction with her?
I would bring Toxic Attraction with her because I honestly
Because
think that
they
they
had a
have,
pop when it was up there. They had a
but
pop.
they also they're good. You know what I'm saying? Like JC always getting her ass kicked. She makes it look good. You
Yes.
know, they do a good job. That group is actually way better
Then Damage
than
Control.
Ben Bailey's group.
absolutely, I would buy
Let
them
them
as
two go.
champions.
No,
And
I want them two factions to go at it.
Yes,
absolutely,
Let
yes,
them two
yes.
factions
let
go at
them
it. Don't
go.
put no tag titles on the line yet. Let them factions go at it for war games.
But
Please.
being that Triple H is in charge, Bailey wins. And I don't think that Bailey needs to win.
No, Bailey, no. Mandy needs that.
Yes.
I've said this before, and I'll say this: Mandy Rose is legit.
Yeah,
She
she
is
is.
legit.
But you think I don't think with Triple H in charge, you think they're gonna allow Bailey to win?
Yeah, because
Because what's gonna happen is
that's one of his girls. Remember,
What?
he brought up the four horsewomen.
did he
Oh,
mute
he
it?
muted Izzy.
Oh, what? Unmute him, Fred. Oh Jesus, fix it. Oh my God.
Fuck you. That's right. Fuck you.
You're not
I know.
oh, all right.
No, he knows.
No, you're not.
Oh, now he's
Make up your fucking mind.
You're not
oh,
now
now
you're
now
muted.
he's mute. What is going on? Mo, cut it out.
That's not fair, Mo.
Punk.
Fix it,
I'll
G.
whoop you for your fucking belt. I'll make sure your ass is whooping on the feet after fucking with me, you piece of crap. You
That's
piece
a
of crap.
challenge.
I will put my
Y'all! Okay, I apologize. We are experiencing some technical difficulties.
Yo,
Fix it,
it
Jesus.
looks like he mooned the fucking TV and
Look at that motherfucker.
Fix it. Fix it, Jesus. Fix it.
That's right.
oh shit, that's a
Fix it.
That's
challenge.
right, Bo Young. Here's another fucking belt, you son of a bitch. I'll whip your ass
Speaking
Oh,
of belts,
dropping the promo.
any fucking time.
you think Theory is gonna cash in on Braun Breaker?
Stop holding it like the Miz though.
Okay.
You think do you think Theory gonna cash in on Braun Breaker and be successful?
Yes.
Because listen, he teased too many times. Just have him cash in on Braun Breaker, and to be honest with you, leave Braun Breaker in NXT. Don't bring that
Yes.
child over
Don't
here.
bring him up. No.
Let them
Don't
fight.
bring him up.
Let them go at a war. You know, let him go after Theory and let them fight each other for the next couple of NXT shows, like
Yes.
their pay-per-views.
Yeah. Now,
Braun
don't
Breaker
get
is
me,
really not ready.
No, he's
don't get me
not.
wrong. The way it was looking, with the triple threat match with Ilya Dragunov. I'm sorry if I'm butchering his man's name. Braun Breaker and JD Murdoch. I'm looking at like, yo, I'm pushing to JD Murdoch because this kid is creepy
McDonough.
as fuck. Oh, JD Madonna. But
McDonough.
I'm like, he's smart. This dude is smart, even though he inflicts on pain, but he's smart.
Mo's gonna be really pissed.
Oh Lord, he gonna mute you again and kick you off.
Yes, he is. Another pick six.
Another pick six. Want to know this week already, baby?
Oh my God, he gonna kick y'all out. Y'all be Bob. I said, stop
Matter
it.
of fact, this game is over, and we should be back on the show shortly.
Oh,
At
Lord.
halftime, Mo's jumping on the show.
That's it. It's all.
But yeah, JD McDonough, I think he will be. I'm shooting for him to win, but I don't see that happening because they're trying to make Braun Breaker still the face of.
But I can
Or
see.
let him get it and have Theory cash it in on one of
Cash it
them.
in. Yes.
So this way you save Braun from losing with Theory, and then you could start a little program with Theory against Braun. I want my belt back. You never
and they
pinned
had
me.
JD and Ilya Dragunov finish what they had started.
Yes.
That too.
That's
You got to understand, a lot of them NXT wrestlers are leaving into 2023 because NXT Europe was opening.
Yes.
Yep. What's that dude that looked like grown up Jesus? Tyler Bate.
Yeah, Tyler Bate. I like
Tyler Bate, baby.
He's nice.
I love Tyler Bate.
I remember
he
him
was
when he was
taller?
19. I remember when he started when he was 19. I was like, oh, he's so grown.
If he were taller and bigger,
Yes.
champion.
Yeah.
Champion.
But he wouldn't be in NXT Europe. He'd be on Raw or SmackDown.
He'd be on the main roster somewhere as a champion.
Bigger, yeah, but it's like because of his size, it's like, no, baby, you're gonna get lost in the sauce. Go
Oh,
to
damn.
NXT Europe.
28-14.
Stop that, y'all. Y'all gonna get
Losing
kicked
by
out.
2 touchdowns.
He gonna
Man.
come back and it's gonna be only me and Mo.
Andy Dalton, throwing completions, pal.
He's going to mute us both and just leave us here.
Yeah.
Be like, don't come back, don't leave me.
Oh,
Mo, bring my 2 people back. Oh my God. Okay, y'all. We're sorry about. Okay. Oh.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I need to find an HR representative right now because this is obviously an abuse of fucking power, and you are abusing me, you son of a bitch.
Oh my God. Are you muted?
I'm starting a union.
What the no? Y'all, we are so sorry.
I'll tell you what. And now I want to get paid.
Jesus, fix it.
Yeah.
I think
You see, you're not a real man. You have to mute people, and that's an abuse of power. And now pay me. Fuck you, pay me. This is Goodfellas. Fuck you, pay me.
I'm starting a union.
That's it.
Lord.
Bret Hart, unionized. That's it.
Oh, speaking of Bret Hart, this man trying to get Goldberg out of the freaking Hall of Fame.
First of all, Goldberg. I agree with Mo that Goldberg. He shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame to begin with.
Yeah, they try to get him out of the Hall of Fame.
He's not getting it. No.
How popular? How many years span was Goldberg popular?
Ooh.
He didn't wrestle that long.
He didn't.
But he's been popular
It's
for
the way
20
they
years.
shoved them down our throats.
Yep.
Oh, look at this dude. He could fight Sparkles.
Not fight. I'm done with y'all. Not fight Sparkles.
Wait on me.
Yeah, see, I got I have to say it, Mo. Jade Berg is garbage.
Hot garbage.
Yes, it's time to give up the belt.
To Nyla?
Honestly, I don't know.
I think Cargill, she should go after fucking oh hell. Who's the women's champ? Tony Storm. Go after Tony Storm.
Tony Storm doesn't do it for me either.
I agree.
She has that funny walk to the ring when she comes out of the tunnel.
She
walks like
Tony Storm, who to her credit lost a ton of weight. God bless her for it. But she does nothing for me.
No.
And it's
No.
time for Jade to go after Tony Storm.
Honestly, if I'm running that company, Serena Deeb should be the champion. She's
But
nice.
see, because of the fact that Jade is green, they're not gonna allow it.
No,
Yeah, but
the reason why Jade Cargill is the champion is because of the way she looks, not because of the way she wrestles. Is she improving with her mic skills?
yes.
But her ring skills still are sloppy as hell.
Who's training her?
That's a better question.
Because I know last time she was training with Bryan
Oh,
Danielson.
Bryan Danielson, I think, has been training her.
But,
I heard,
but on a full-time basis, who really knows?
I don't know. Google
because
it.
I heard it was somebody else training her too.
I hope it's not the Nightmare Factory that's training her. Oh, God.
Not bad.
Damn.
They're not bad, but I'd rather go to Dustin's school over the Nightmare Factory.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I think Dustin, I know Dustin has more time, so he would be in the school.
Yeah.
Where Cody, I mean, probably Cody's in the school because he's hurt, but when he's back on WWE,
Yeah, he don't have.
you're
he
never
don't have
going
any
to see
time.
his ass.
No,
Because I watch his school every time they have a class for like 12 weeks, and at the end of 12 weeks they have a wrestling show.
Yeah,
and they post
it's
it.
on YouTube.
Yeah, they post,
Oh,
and
wow.
they're not bad. He has a lot of kids that have potential.
And the thing is that here's the thing: the Championship District Wrestling, the show I've been going to, when y'all see the pictures I post up or like the videos I post in my story, majority of them is from the Nightmare Factory. Some of them is from the Nightmare Factory. Some of them is from. I saw some of the AR kids in there too.
Oh,
Cool.
well, you think that's all in the area? I'm sure the Nightmare Factory's in Georgia. I'm sure
Yeah.
Yes.
Dustin's thing
It's
is
in
in Georgia too. But I'm thinking, do I want to learn from what's his name, Marshall,
QT? No.
CT
No.
Marshall, or do I want to learn from Dustin?
I'd want to learn from Dustin.
Because if you sit back and you think about, remember all the characters Dustin has played in his wrestling career. You know what I'm saying? He's played a cowboy. He did the best one, Gold Dust.
He played a natural.
The Natural.
Yeah. He's had successful runs.
And TNA, they made him dress black and white. That was horrible, but you know what I'm saying? He could pull shit off. I want to learn from a dude that, like Jericho. Jericho has changed his character so much throughout the years that's why he's still relevant today.
Absolutely. He put a plant over. He put a fucking list over.
Yes.
And as we pointed out, Orange Juice, Hermosa, put it over.
He's just
who does that?
He's on my Mount Rushmore. He is one of the guys on my Mount Rushmore because of that. That he was able, every time he was getting stale, he always still had an idea to rejuvenate his thing, and whether it was heel or face.
Absolutely.
But I don't even. But it's back to the question. It's like how often is she training with Bryan Danielson? Because at the same time, this man has a family,
and she has modeling and all the stuff that
modeling,
she does.
and she has a daughter too. So it's like that's the
wow. I didn't know that. I didn't know she had a kid.
Yeah, her daughter. Her daughter comes to her shows.
Okay.
Pretty little girl too.
Yeah, if they always show her too when she's in the audience. She's always front row.
And I'm like, oh.
I gotta look at that next time I actually watch it.
With fucking stuttering. With the roster that AEW has, they can do things.
They can.
They just have too many people in charge. Tony Khan needs to be Vince McMahon. He needs a guy like Bruce Pritchard next to him, like what's his name that used to wrestle for ECW? The whole effing show, the other dude effing show.
RVD?
No, the guy that RBD used to wrestle all the time. That
Jerry
was
Lynn,
Jerry Lynn should
Lynn.
be his Bruce Pritchard.
who's also an
Yes.
intelligent mind,
Yes.
very intelligent.
I mean, even if you wanted to go stupid, bring in fucking Russo to write.
Oh God.
Oh God, Jesus.
But you gotta, with a guy like Russo, you gotta pull the reins on him. If not, he's gonna try to make it WWE 2.0.
But it's already
That's what they're
it's
trying
kind
to.
of.
It looks like they're pushing it still, making it WE 2.0.
But it's right now. It's still kind of WCW 2.0.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's like
Because if you think about it, who's in the top echelon? Jericho,
Moxley, MJF.
MJF. Right now, that's it.
That's it. You can't put Brian Danielson. You can't put him up there. Wardlow you killed.
You can't put Kenny up there.
No, not the Bucks.
You can't even put Samoa Joe up there because they
No.
say he up is only at Rampage and that's it. The end.
That's it.
Hangman Page, he's hurt.
He's
You can't
hurt.
put him up there. So you're expecting those three guys to be the flagship to your company. Moxley's done it for years. Jericho has done it for, they traded off.
Mhm.
One was
And
the
then
champ
it's
first,
like-
and you win it, then let me get it back. You got it for 2 weeks. All right, I
And
got to
then-
go away.
But the problem is, it's too many freaking. Okay, like I said, it's too many backstage messy shit going on. Prime example, Sammy Guevara. Why is it we turn around?
Man.
He always said some shit. First is with Eddie Kingston. He was told, it was said that he called him fat. I said no, it gotta be something bigger than that.
Yeah.
Eddie retaliated. Eddie got suspended. Then with freaking Andrade
Andrade did that on purpose.
Yes.
Andrade wants out
No,
of the contract.
he wants out.
He
I
wants to
don't
come back.
know.
He knows if he comes back to the E, he'll be a champion.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine Andrade with Legado?
Forget it.
No,
That
I got one better.
faction would
I
be.
got
Way.
one better. No,
Oh
I got
hell.
I got
What
one
that shit
better.
y'all was talking
Andrade
about,
come
man?
back and bring Electra with him.
We hearing unions.
Yes.
That's what I heard. Unions. And look, anytime, man, I will take that belt.
Anytime you want to be a man and fight me for my belt, not a problem. Not a problem.
I will Shinsuke Nakamura you like he did AJ Styles. Straight up. Right up there and take the belt.
This side of the screen is Sweden.
Or Switzerland. It's
Switzerland or whatever.
Oh, man.
Now all them motherfuckers
Switzerland.
like peace.
Jesus.
But yeah, man, I'm up here watching this game, and yeah, I'm trying to
You
run
call
the
that
pool.
a game?
You call that a game?
I'm trying to run the pool, so that's why I'm not on, because I can multitask, but I have to run the pool, focus on who winning and shit. So yeah, congratulations to the winners who did it. Fuck Andy Dalton. And
Those were beautiful completions, I might add. I just want to say that.
fuck Andy. Y'all know I don't like Andy Dalton. So why are y'all surprised? I told people this would happen. So
But you said last week or the week before that you were going to think about whether you would pick your team, and you picked your team tonight, and with the red-headed BB gun, and you still losing.
yeah, the thing is, I picked them because I'm like, you know what? They might surprise me on Thursday night. They usually play well on primetime games, the Saints. And
Did you see the injury list?
yeah, it didn't matter because the Cardinals were still injured too. So it didn't
Yeah,
matter.
but they got Hopkins back, man.
And then Hopkins came back.
And Hopkins, the thing is, their offense isn't doing shit. Our quarterback gave them 2 touchdowns. It's not their offense is not doing shit. That's not the problem.
But we'll talk about that tomorrow.
Yeah,
We're not going to talk
at the
about
end of the
tomorrow.
fourth quarter, I'm gonna be 1-0 for the week.
Unless they put Jameis Winston in, that's the only time I'm talking about it tomorrow. Let's talk
Oh
about
hell
the rest.
no! That's gonna be top story as soon as I walk in the door.
Well,
no!
I guess we're not
Tomorrow,
doing
no. Tomorrow we're going to talk about the the 1 and 2 surprise teams in the NFL
Yeah, we're
who
going to talk
happen to
about
play
that
in New
tomorrow.
Jersey.
Yeah, we're talking about that tomorrow, but we're not talking about the Saints at all tomorrow.
Okay. Okay.
But
I bet you Nasty comes out of the woods.
no, you can't because the Tennessee Titans suck.
No, he can't.
All right. Man, y'all talking about Andrade. So
He beating up
We're
Sammy
talking about
Guevara.
how that backstage at AEW is just there.
It's
It's in
trash.
shambles.
And how Sammy's getting away with murder right now. And he is.
Man,
It's like-
Sami Zayn sucks.
No, Guevara. No,
Not
we're talking
Zayn.
about
I mean Guevara. I'm sorry.
He said Sami Zayn.
Sami
Yeah,
Zayn
Sami
cool
Zayn.
right now. To
My
us,
mind is
cool
fucked
till
up because of what
now.
I was just seeing. I meant to say
Cool for-
Guevara. Only
Yeah,
Sammy I
Sami
think
Zayn
is
cool for now.
Zayn anyway because Guevara sucks. Fuck.
I don't
Guevara.
see him being one of the pillars of AEW.
He's
Not
trash.
now.
No, if he out here doing fuck shit,
That's like we only named 3. That was Moxley, MJF, and Jericho. That's
that's
it.
it.
Yeah, and one guy wants to go on vacation, which is Moxley.
Moxley.
Jericho already held
He's
the belt
old.
75 times.
He's
You know
old.
what I'm saying? So you got MJF. Now can MJF carry that company on his back like
Have another-
Roman carries
you have other
WWE?
killers. They don't use them.
Wardlow has gone to hell.
As they say, you will have superstars, and Andrade could be a superstar if you use him
But
right.
here's the problem: you got
You
Sammy
can
Guevara's
use
bitch
Pentagon
ass.
Jr. and Phoenix, Ray Phoenix, and Pac. All 3 of them in the Death Triangle can be stars.
but they don't
you're
use
not
them
using them.
properly.
They're not used.
You got
properly.
Swerve, he can be a star. You got Keith Lee, who could be a star. You got
Yeah, but
all
if
these.
you notice, all of those people you mentioned are on little side stories. You got
Yes.
Pentagon and what's his name, Ocedo
Phoenix.
Negro. They're good guys, and Pac is the bad guy of the group. You got over here Swerve about to turn on what's on
Keith Lee.
Keith Lee.
Yes,
You know what I'm
yes.
saying? So that's all building up. But I'm talking about who's going to carry that company on
I'm
their back.
saying they can carry it. Them people, if you let them go, you
But
seen
that's the
there
problem.
was Triple Mania, there was Triple Mania, there was the
it's the
Triple A thing.
storylines that's holding them back. So you got to wait for
Did
that
you-
storyline to pass for them to see who going
I
to be
said,
the
but did
man
you
of the
see
company.
the Triple A event with Pentagon headline that shit?
Woo!
That
I
versus
saw
Mad.
that match.
I saw the results.
That match
I
was
didn't see the
fire.
match.
Pentagon
I saw
Jr.
the match.
can
I saw
carry
it-
you
I saw it was
in
a
there.
lot
He
of
showed
blood.
it in Lucha Underground. He showed he can carry.
And Pentagon and Phoenix, they can carry. Look at the cage match they had last year. That was a match of the year. They can do it, but they don't let them.
I don't
They have
know. I
favorites.
mean, yeah, he's a good wrestler, but carry the company like Roman?
Yes.
No.
No, they don't have a Roman on there. Moxley can't
Nope.
even do that. Jericho
Nope.
can't even do that now.
Oh no.
They don't have a Roman. But for their indie style, they do. Pentagon Jr. can carry it because he's
If you want to use
character
Pentagon Jr.,
that
you
can.
need to give us
if he
Lucha
goes
Underground
Pentadark.
Pentagon Jr. That's what you
Yes.
need to give us.
Yeah.
Not
I'm
that
saying
shit.
if he goes Pentadark and starts snapping arms,
Yes.
Sign me up.
yes,
Take my
we're
money.
gonna watch. You remember in Lucha Underground? It didn't matter if he was in the match. He just was rolling in the match, snapping somebody arm and leaving.
And that's
Yeah,
it.
if he had a problem with you, it was on site.
Yes.
He did that shit
all
with females
you
too. He did that shit.
You
with
don't
Sexy Star.
need a storyline. Just let him go out there and snap arms. You got a star. Andrade can be a star. You got. I don't see the appeal of Kenny Omega, and I don't think
No.
Kenny Omega long for them.
Listen, I like Japan Kenny Omega. He came here and he was more
Meh.
comedy wrestling. You know what I'm saying? I get it. He did it in Japan. He wrestled he wrestled the stuffed animal for 20 minutes. The stuffed animal won. He wrestled a 9-year-old little girl. And he took the bumps and everything, like the girl was flipping him around in the whole 9 yards. He's a good entertainer when he does have matches. Because if you see him against,
Okada,
some of the big stars over there,
Okada.
he can go. but he came here on. So he should have came here and not been involved with the Bucks, not been involved with anything, and just been like focused on being a champion.
But remember, he helped put AEW together.
I'm gonna put it to you this way: he is going to WWE, who's going to make him a better version of himself. Now he's going to leave.
I just don't know if there's
see it.
wrestlers in WWE besides maybe Seth, maybe Riddle, that could wrestle Kenny Styles.
But I'm saying they can make him. He's
Riddle
going to.
Riddle would be the
He
closest.
see the writing on the wall. He's going to leave.
Riddle will be the closest. Riddle
Oh no,
and,
you're gonna go where the money is, Mo. And if Triple H says, "Hey, Kenny, you come here, and I'm gonna give you blase, and a percentage of your merchandise," and he's like, "Well, you know what? It is a bigger schedule because I got to work." Like back in the day, they used to work 330 days a year. So 35 days of the year you were off. They don't have the schedule like that. I think they work 180 because it's split.
Yeah.
Where back in the day, they would have a Raw show or a wrestling show on Saturday or Friday, a wrestling show on Saturday, and then a wrestling show somewhere else during the day when I was growing up.
Yes, sir.
Now they don't do it like that. So you're going to go where the money is. In WWE, is where the money is. And right now, they're backstage is off the hook.
Think about it, there's some people at AEW, they're still taking bookings from indie shows.
Because they're not really getting burned. They're not getting burned. You know what I'm saying? They're not getting TV time. They're not getting YouTube time. They're not getting time. Like he's signing these people, and they're coming to work, and they're like this for the whole night.
Twiddling the thumbs. And if they do show up, they're gonna be in either AEW Dark or AEW Elevation.
I think that he gives them too much freedom that if he says, "Okay, this is what I want," they fight him on it.
I'm putting it this way:
where Vince wouldn't take that shit.
They should not be on national TV right now. They should have built up until they got to that. They need a power.
Started a 1 hour show.
Yeah, they need a power structure there. You can't let the inmates run the asylum.
No,
I just want to pop in.
That's what it's looking like right now.
I got to go back to watching this massacre on TV. So I'll let y'all handle it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll probably be back to wrap up the show.
Boo boy.
Not the inmates run the
asylum.
asylum.
He didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like he just pushed LaLa out the way. LaLa was the host today, bro. He was like, he just came in and was like, rah, rah.
I was like, what?
Hey, still my school, motherfuckers. Nah, just pop in. That's what I do with anybody who come on anyway. I just press it, pop in. I just popped in.
Yes, he does
that.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just saying I'll be here to wrap up the show. I'll be listening to when y'all wrap up the show. When I hear shout outs, I'll be on alert. Y'all got it.
We ain't shouting your ass out.
We're not shout out the Cardinals.
Yeah, we're shouting out the Cardinals.
Shout out to AEW for not having a what the yo Bo, stop it.
If this ain't abuse of power, I don't know what the fuck is.
I'm going on strike.
That's it.
Oh my god.
I might be sick tomorrow. I don't know.
I might show up tomorrow in my alter ego.
Jesus be the fits. Oh my god.
I tell you what, I think my twin might have to show up.
Yeah.
Oh not the nefarious. Oh no.
Not the nefarious.
Not nefarious. Oh no.
Oh my god. But yeah, AEW, I kept saying AEW needs some work to do, but now their time's running out. It's like, okay, what are we doing now?
I wouldn't say running out per se. It's just you're at. I hate using big words, believe it or not. A precipice, if you will. It's like you can either go up or you can fall off a fucking cliff. And that's who I think that's where they're at right now.
Because last year, it was like last year, okay, we gave you a pass. The year
Yes.
before that, we gave you a pass. You were just starting. Now we're in 2022. We're expecting you to be like soaring up. But every time you
And,
turn around, it's a copy and paste situation. And it's like, bro.
and you got a TV contract coming shortly.
And it's not only that. If you notice, if you pay attention to the rag sheets, their
Not the rag.
viewership
Damn.
Jeez.
is going down. Like before they were getting 1.2 million, 1.4 million. Now they're getting 700 and some thousand view, 600 and something, 900. They're not consistently going up. They
And
go up when
and
there's
I'm
something
sorry
special.
to an extent, go up against Raw and go up against SmackDown. You claim to be the big dogs, if you
they
will.
They couldn't.
No, that would put them out of business.
Around and find out.
So that's what I'm saying. Tony Khan is yapping about the ratings victory on Tuesday. Honestly, who gives a fuck?
You
Tuesday,
went against.
I didn't even know, and I didn't even know AEW was there until like somebody told me, and I was like, "Oh well, I'm watching NXT. I'm ready."
And it wasn't a good show.
It wasn't.
I chose to watch that show. I mean, don't get me wrong. The MJF part was good.
What
was the other match that was good?
Man's face. I'm like, well, yo, shit.
Well, Hangman Page before he got hurt, that match was all right.
That match was gonna be good if it would have kept going. But like I said, they wrestle Japanese style. A lot of these guys can't take that.
Vic, what's up, brother?
Vic? Where you been?
Where have you been, man? You've been too much in Divas Miami, probably.
They locked his ass up. He went in there. He went in there for the storm and just came out.
But Vic, good to see you, brother.
Now AEW, if they had a power structure, you know what I'm saying? Like Tony Khan needs to be Vince. He shouldn't be running.
He can't be everybody's friend. That's the thing.
No, you can't. Not in business.
There's gotta be rules to this shit.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just let people do what they want. Yeah, okay. If you're gonna rock a promo, LaLa, I want it off the top of your head, but watch your words. Watch your curses.
Yeah, stick to
Give
the point.
them that freedom, not the fact that these guys are like Tony Khan's like, oh yeah, like when he mentioned that the scrum that he was gonna put that they asked him, oh, did you hear the Acclaim's pop? He was like, don't you think they have a chance to go against Swerve and them? And honestly, he dissed his tag team champions.
Yes, he did.
Because he said, coming up, they're gonna wrestle. And what happened? They wrestled and they dropped the belts. Yep. Yeah. So how do you expect loyalty? How long did Swerve and Keith Lee have those titles?
Couple months.
Maybe.
If that.
Exactly. If that.
If that.
They don't keep the belts on people that long.
Vic, where is that?
That's a nice name for a club.
The name is familiar. I don't know where it is off the top of my head. True Titles was good. I'll take your word for it. I didn't see AEW. I just saw what happened at the end.
I just watched NXT.
Yeah, the because that's where you're seeing now. Because Pac went to hit one of the good, not the friends, with the hammer, and they took the hammer out of his hand. So that's where they're going to show. Why did they put? Because they put the belts back on them.
Didn't Orange Cassidy win the mid All Atlantic, whatever the fuck title it is?
He beat Pac last week or whatever.
And as we mentioned last week, you're telling me Orange Cassidy is better than Pac? No, not at all.
Nope. But they like that character.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They like that. And the bullshit when he's doing the kicks. on the ring, you know, when he's kicking you in your shin.
Yeah, man.
They like that shit. All right. That's
You
your there
your
goes
hands in
one
your pocket.
comedy wrestler. Then you got Danhausen. Here goes another
Where's he
comedy
been?
wrestler.
Where's he been?
He got hit with a
Danhausen.
hammer last week.
You got hand and hammer last
He
week.
tried to
Ooh.
get what's his name?
Northwood
He tried to get-
27th.
He
Dude,
tried to hit
Vic.
Pac, or Pac hit him.
Vic, I know exactly where you're at.
But yeah, it's like right now, and I hate to do this again. WWE is winning, even with Triple H in charge. They already up there.
That
They're
product's
already up there.
we've said this before. With Trips in charge, the product is so much better.
I
And you-
like when they have a backstage segment,
Yes.
but
Yes.
if you pay attention behind them, something's happening behind them.
Yes.
Which later on
Mhm.
they'll put into a storyline. Oh, remember that day that you saw this guy got run over? Or no, it was Nikki Ash and Doudrop
Yes.
were
Yes.
arguing behind the interview.
Mhm.
Yep. And the car was like, it was like a car crash.
Yeah.
It was
So
like, what the-
that stuff like that is what
yeah,
I
for
like the
for
WWE
Dexter
do.
Loomis. Yes.
Yep.
Yes. That's
And
why I
they-
like that.
They plant the seed, which is a good thing.
Even the shit
It
with
makes me
Bray,
wonder
Bray
what's gonna
Wyatt's
happen.
coming. Yeah, like
Or-
even with the shit with Bray Wyatt. With
The cliffhangers.
yeah.
We're seeing cliffhangers again.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yes.
Love it.
Because a cliffhanger brings you back next week.
Mhm.
If you're a wrestling fan,
Yes.
you're like, oh shit, like we noticed that he was gone, but then you think about it, Ciampa's been gone over a month.
Mhm.
No word.
Yep.
No, he hasn't been
Nothing.
brought up. I don't even think Mrs. brought him up.
No, he hasn't been mentioned. He hasn't been mentioned.
I think he mentioned him maybe a week later. He was like, Ciampa hasn't been around. I don't know where he's at.
And that's it.
And
that
that was
was
it.
it.
That's what I'm saying. Does he come back with Dexter Loomis? Does he come back and he teams up and they do the way with Ciampa and you know Ciampa replaces Austin Theory?
Or does he come back by himself?
Interesting theory.
No one will
Interesting.
survive.
But then
I'm hoping for
both
that.
of these guys want to be world champions. They don't want to be they've done the tag team together.
Yeah, yes, they have.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't see Gargano as a world champion. For some
Not
reason,
yet.
I
Not
see him as
yet.
a mid Carter.
Yes.
He's young. He's young.
And he just got to the main roster.
Yeah, he just got
got
there.
it.
He's young. I would say within 2 or 3 years, we're going to see more of Gargano getting pushes into the upper belts.
Yeah.
With
Yes.
Because
Ciampa,
they still gotta
He-
because the things that they still gotta take that belt off of Roman. We just don't know who he gonna give it to.
and after what happened the other day with Mr. TikTok, it shouldn't be Karrion Kross.
No.
Why you say Mr.
As
TikTok
much
like
as I hate to say this, no.
Because if he would have beat what's his name? If he would have beat Drew,
Ooh.
then yes. But he went out like a bitch.
We think so too, Victor.
I think
Yeah.
so. After
We
what
think so
happened in
too.
the end,
He's gonna
Ooh.
cash it in with Mandy Rose.
I'm dead. Love it.
No.
I'll pin that.
I'm not even gonna go for that. Lord,
I would. She'd
no.
be in the ring holding her belt up, and my music would hit, and I'd have my briefcase with my
Hey,
referee.
Chad,
I'm like,
A-Town down, baby.
everybody with that pop would be out of this world.
We're like, what the hell?
And you know what? I would let her pin me. You know what I'm saying? I would let her pin me because honestly, unless you're gonna be treated as top echelon, you might as well do whatever they ask you to do.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because eventually, if you do those bullshit things, then they give you a little shot. They'll be like, you know what? Izzy's been, doing this. He got pinned by Mandy Rose, which I know he didn't mind. Blase, blase, blase. let's give him a shot at the Intercontinental title, like they did with the Long Island dude,
Zack Ryder.
Zack Ryder. You know what I'm saying? He did all the stupid shit, and then eventually they were like, you know what? Let's see what we can do with him as a champ. And don't you can't tell me, one, he wasn't good, and two, you know, his merchandise sold.
It did.
Or did.
It did. He was
'Cause
over with the
did
fans. He
smart
was
thing.
over.
Yep.
He did the smart thing. He went to the internet and he started doing his own little goofy videos on YouTube.
Yep.
And that's how he got popular.
Matt Cardona, here's to you, pal.
Yeah, that was smart. Smart. And then he got a hot girlfriend.
Who
Chelsea,
flashes,
baby.
who flashes
Yummy.
his opponents for him to win.
Yeah.
Ah.
I mean,
As
she's
much
all right.
as I love Nikita, she's
She'd be
not
good in-
ready.
Good in a porn.
Lug off. Lug off.
I'm not a fan. I
Dude.
mean, I'm a fan because I seen where she came from.
From what I seen her old episodes of WoW.
Yeah, that's how that's when I first I was like, yo, that's Nikita Lyons. And I
Yeah.
just started
I'm
watching
like,
the
Faith,
episode.
I'm like, no, that's Nikita. I'm like,
And
okay.
No,
I
I
saw
found
where
out
she
about
came
her from. I found out from when I saw her. I was like, she looks familiar. And then somebody was like, go look at Real Chance of Love. And I was like, oh my God, that was her.
Yes. Yes, she was in Real Chance of Love.
I was like, girl.
Okay, what the hell is that show?
It was
That was-
it was these two brothers that were
That came
on a
from-
reality show, I think, with New York.
I love New York.
Real and
Yeah.
Chance, yes. And
Yeah,
it's I
Real
Love
and
New York
Chance.
season 2.
She
Yeah,
was
but-
on that show.
No
what happened
shit.
was, she was on.
Yeah.
Okay, so the thing was that Real,
wow.
Real had passed away. I think he had cancer.
Yes, Real had
Yeah.
cancer. Yes.
So Chance was by himself doing the reality show on Zeus,
Okay.
Yes.
and that's what she was on.
Okay.
I was like, the only thing was she had braids.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like the big curly hair.
So now I go look that up.
I mean, she's like I said, she's a look. Is
Yeah.
she ready?
Faith looks, I'm
No.
going to call it by her government name. Faith looks great.
I would think that she just needs more ring work.
Yes.
I like her partner Zoe Starks better.
Zoe Stark can wrestle.
Yes.
No doubt about that.
It's just that she's muscular. She really doesn't have a chest. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to go with the stuff that sells.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I mean, she's cute. She's cute.
Raquel
She's
needs a
not
boot
like-
job.
She's
I
not
hate
like,
to-
ooh, wow.
and I-
She's not
and
like
I hate-
Dr. Banks.
I hate to say that, but Raquel needs a boot job.
Yes.
She
And it would help
does.
her career. It would help her
And it
career.
kind of sucks
As
because
shitty as it sounds.
it sucks.
Exactly.
Though. It sucks though. Like
It does suck. Because I know I love Raquel, and I know you guys love Raquel, but
See, that's why I give me and Mo butt heads about Jade Cargill. Because I watch wrestling for wrestling. I don't watch it for girls to look good. Is it the look good part is a friend's benefit of watching the wrestling show. But I want to see wrestling.
and there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all.
You know, that's just me. Even listen, I used to watch the old Glow, which was corny as hell,
Oh, that was cheesy as fuck.
but
It was
They
entertaining. It was entertaining.
they wrestled.
Oh,
Even
yes.
though they sucked at it, they still wrestled.
The
then
farmer's
I-
daughter, baby. That was my girl back then.
They had the cool characters because that's how wrestling was back then. When kayfabe died, it changed wrestling.
As what Geeter said a few weeks ago, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Geeter, by the way.
Yeah, shout out to him. He really opened my
I
eyes
know
to a lot of crap.
When Jeter mentioned about Karrion Kross,
sorry.
I was like, shit, fuck.
He was right. Once again, he was right.
I
Yeah.
was like, I am sad.
I
right
look at
now.
Karrion Kross different because of the knowledge that he dropped.
Yeah.
my life.
Yeah.
Damn it,
And it's funny
Jeter.
because I'll watch MLW and I see Davey Richards and I laugh.
And like when he first mentioned David Richards, I'm like, oh damn, he's right.
But see, Davey Richards, I wasn't interested in him like that. I think it was
I
Eddie.
followed David Richards.
Yeah, I think it was like Eddie Rich. It was mostly Eddie.
Eddie Edwards.
Eddie Edwards. But see,
Yeah.
that tag team,
Great,
they should have never
Yeah.
broke up.
great tag team.
They should have never
the
broke
American
up,
Wolves.
and they could have been one of the best tag teams ever.
But
They
why
were
did they break
fucking
up in
Wolves
the
was
first
great,
place?
Because everybody wants to be the solo champ.
if you will.
You know what I'm saying? And TNA, they were giving the belt to everybody.
You get a belt. You get a belt. You get a
Yeah.
belt. You
No,
get a
that's
belt.
that's currently AEW.
Yeah.
You get about.
You
Yeah.
get a belt.
Because they
You
don't
know-
hold it long enough for me to be interested in who the champ is.
And there's too damn many. But be that as it may.
Welcome back, Riho. Speaking of champions.
Yeah, she bought what, 2 belts from Japan?
That's who Sheeta.
Oh, that's
No,
Sheeta. That's right.
Yeah,
Takashita.
Yeah, no, Riho just came back. She just came back.
Yeah, but you gotta think about it. Riho carried that women's division.
He did.
In the
She
beginning.
made credible.
And then they started putting in all these people that are still green, and it kind of started to make the women's division the weakest in wrestling.
Not yet, Vic.
No, it's too
No.
soon. They still want to keep it on Damage Control.
No, because I think honestly, and I'm sorry to say it, I think that Bianca Belair's time as the champion ends when she fights Bayley for the rematch. Because they're gonna want to put all the belts and have super heel Bayley. And I think if they put it back on Bianca is when they bring Sasha and Naomi back, because Sasha and Naomi will combat.
Nope. The right answer is Charlotte.
Charlotte's going after she's going after Ronda.
She's going to come after Bianca. This is an opinion, nothing more.
No.
And I hope that she doesn't win it for the 14th or whatever time.
What's supposed to happen, rumor has it, and we could be wrong. Charlotte's supposed to come back, and dare I say it, they're supposed to obtain the Raw Women's title. Then,
that would suck.
And I know it will suck, but then as what's going to end up happening, because Bianca's goal right now is not the title. Her goal is to take down every fucking member of the 4 Horsewomen.
And why can't they run? Why can't they run with that?
And Charlotte is the last woman left. The last one. She took down Bayley. She took down Sasha. She took down Becky.
That should be the storyline, though. They should have her coming to the ring and saying, I've taken down 3 of the 4 horsewomen.
Charlotte,
you're next.
You're next.
And I need your name on my jacket. You're the next name on my jacket. Because remember, she had a jacket of all her accomplishments. Sasha, Bayley, Becky. Royal Rumble winner, I think Soul Survivor or Survivor Series.
Mm-hmm.
Now she could put on her jacket 200 days the Raw of Women's Championship.
Good for her, by the way.
Worse.
So what happens? Charlotte causes Bianca to lose because Charlotte's got to be almost ready to come back.
Who knows?
You know what I'm saying? Honeymoon's over, bitch.
Exactly. Get back in the ring,
but I think she had to get something done.
She probably had another titty flattened.
Oh Lord Jesus! Something happened where she had to get fixed, or she was.
No, she's coming back with butt implants.
You know
what? She's no more going to be flat jacks.
Oh,
yo, she comes back with a butt. I'm gonna be like, told you.
There it is.
She put some plastic shit back there.
She got them apple bottom jeans, if you will.
How that's gonna work? She better go to the best doctor.
Flat, and then it's gonna
Doc
be
Miami down the street.
She better go to Dr. Miami. Stop going to these. Don't be going to these folks that have you looking like BBL on
No,
clearance.
no.
Fucking Andrade said, "No, you come to my country. I can hook you up."
No, immediately no.
Mira, cabrona, voy aquí, por
Arriba,
favor.
arriba, ándale, ándale, come on.
Ándale.
Hey,
Y'all
you
are
want a
going
taco?
to hell. Y'all is going to hell. Oh my
But I
God.
think they're gonna set up for Bianca and Charlotte.
I would just think it's too soon if she comes back and goes right in with Bianca.
I
You know what I'm
think
saying? Like, don't
it's
rush
gonna
it.
be.
No, they can build that. You can
They
build
could
that
build it.
story,
They could build it.
and you can
So
build
that's
it
what
to
I mean.
WrestleMania. You
Bailey
really
wins the
can.
championship. Eventually, Bianca wins it back.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, you're
Charlotte.
probably right, Mo. Bianca wins it back, and then Charlotte goes after Bianca. And then, or maybe
Oh,
Charlotte
hold on.
beats
Victor has a
Bailey.
point. Hold on.
That's a good
What if
point, Vic.
what if Rhea really gets the title before Charlotte returns? Since that is true
Because she's due.
She's over. She's due a title match.
I get that, but she's also already had one concussion, so I don't think they're gonna push her as of yet. They're gonna
But she
give
had
her
a
more
match.
time to, because you could get hit, you could get just knocked.
You can get this and
Oh.
concussion.
Yeah, you could get just smacked in the head,
Oh, so
or you
that
go
match.
into the turnbuckle and your head jerks back, boom, concussion. Especially after you've already had one. So Rhea Ripley winning the title, they would have to make sure that all of her wrestling is from here down.
Just like
And
what she had with Roxy. I'm sorry, I can't call her Roxanne. Roxy.
Roxy. That's
Roxy.
Roxanne Perez.
Yeah.
To you Hamanators out
Roxanne
there.
Perez, but it's Roxy. I mean, that was a good match, by the way. That was a good match.
Oh, Vic, that's a good point. Very good point.
But because
Yeah, see that is. But then you're saying Rhea Ripley beats Bianca, or does Rhea Ripley beat Bailey? Because I'm sorry to say, it smells like Bailey's winning the belt.
It does smell like it.
it
You know
does
what I'm
smell
saying?
like it
It
because
does.
I thought she was gonna win it on an Extreme Rules. I ain't gonna hold you.
So did I.
Extreme Rules. I was like, oh, okay.
And what makes me believe she'll win it the next time is because she lost it at Extreme Rules.
But it has to be at a big event. It cannot be no raggedy.
And it's not going to be in Saudi.
It's not gonna be in Saudi.
So it has to be Royal Rumble.
And to keep Bianca relevant or keep her character strong, it has to be a cheat.
Or a fuck finish.
Yeah, it has to be they have to cheat her out of it.
Yeah, like have the girls jump in and cause her the match.
Yeah,
because let's just say Bailey holds on to the belt, Bianca and Charlotte have a program. There you go.
Or Charlotte comes back and wins the King of the Ring, or the
Rumble.
Royal Rumble or something, and that's how she gets her title shot. You know what I'm saying? She comes out as number 1 in the Women's Royal Rumble.
They could give her that.
And let her go through all 30 girls, have her win, and then at WrestleMania, she wrestles whoever they're going to have the belt on. I'd rather something like that because I don't see her coming back
and
automatically getting put into the championship.
They won't book it. They won't book it like that.
They won't book it like that because it's going to be hard because like I think with that match with Rhea and Roxanne, it was just a test run.
She passed.
She passed.
She passed.
Actually, it was a test run because even though she had her little ping pong poom with Beth Phoenix.
Ping pong poom.
Pop, 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 pop. The girls was fighting.
That was good until they fucked it up. Then they hit her in the back of the head with the brass knuckles.
Yeah, they didn't have to do that.
You know what I'm saying? That ruined that whole thing. Maybe if they got her down and Rhea had her like in a chokehold, and then you get them to quit. And then you still do the concerto after the fact.
They sold it though. I ain't gonna hold you. They sold that
No,
shit.
they did. But
Yeah.
honestly, she can't go out like that.
No.
You
The
know,
Glamazon got to come back and whoop some
she
ass.
coming back. She know she coming back. You know she coming back.
She's coming back.
She coming back.
So then that means Edge is gonna have to come up with a faction.
Or join the OC. Well,
Yeah, but
nah.
that'll give them one more guy.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I remember
Yes,
they were
yes.
trying to get AJ to join. Maybe they bring in somebody. But who?
Woo.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe they'll bring Big E back.
Who?
Big E.
Oh, no.
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 Immediately no.
He said, even Big E said, no, not yet.
We not ready.
I won't take no chances.
No. He gonna sit and heal and watch his brothers fight.
Not that they've done anything lately. Ooh.
Where did that come from?
Kenny Omega, LOL.
That was like 3 conversations ago.
I don't know.
He's slipping. We need somebody else with the button.
We don't have control.
He's about to be pissed off again.
No, he gonna kick y'all off. Jeebus.
Dance
Hey.
break.
Yeah, Mo, hit the dance break. The fuck?
We have no control, so we had to do our own.
That's why they bring it. That's who they bring it. Who?
Oh, you're the big Omega. Okay. Mo, dance break. Hit it.
Ooh, Kenny Omega as the leader?
No. Ew.
Ew.
I don't know. I see Kenny is, to me, he's an excellent in-ring competitor, but he's a comedy guy.
Comedy.
You know,
And
he's the
remember,
one that does
this
stupid shit in the ring.
This won't be oh Lord. Anyway, but this ain't AEW. This is WWE. They're two totally different styles of wrestling that they do.
I just don't know because he has that Japanese fast, hard style, you know, always running through the ropes, dropping down, you know. I don't
And that's
see a
when
lot
him
of
and Shinsuke go
WWE
at it.
wrestlers wrestling like that.
Him and Shinsuke got to go at it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and they have.
Yes.
And they
have.
have.
One
You
more
go look
time.
for it.
One more
Run it
time.
back.
Run it back. I want to see it.
And honestly, you start bringing in dudes from New Japan, Kota Ibushi. You bring in, you know, Okada. You could do stuff like that. WWE is more made for that because they have that old school style.
Yeah, because
of
unfortunately with
booking in
AEW, they don't know
Japan.
what to. Yeah, unfortunately with AEW, they did not know what to do with some of the New Japan stars.
Nope.
No,
They didn't.
Nope.
no. Tony Khan gets starstruck.
Look what he had Osprey. He had Will Osprey. What did they do with him? Nothing.
It was like okay, thank you for coming.
Exactly. Here's your consolation prize.
Listen, if he was smart, he would take his roster. He would let go of all these bums. He got Osprey out there. He got what's his name? The other dude from up there.
Zack Sabre Jr.
Jack Sabre Jr. He has people that he can actually build an awesome wrestling promotion, especially when you got this.
And he does have it. Let's make no mistake.
The thing is that with Tony Khan, he's not a owner. He's like a fan.
He's a buddy.
He's a fanboy.
He's a fanboy.
And he's trying to be everybody's friend. Sweetheart, you can't be everybody's friend.
Not like I said, not in business. Nope.
No. Mm-hmm. Friendship is friendship and business is business.
And because
he can't book like he's 12-year-old Tony. You know what I'm saying? He has to book like, okay, I'm going to bring in CM Punk. What can CM Punk do for my company? He could sell some T-shirts. He could fill the arena a couple of times. But
in Chicago,
as we've seen,
but the messed up part with
he can't
CM
stay
Punk,
healthy.
No.
But the thing that the messed up part with CM Punk, you literally watch this man talk shit about your company.
In front of his face.
In front of your face. It's like, yo, stop this press conference. Drop the
He
title
should
and
have
get the
fired
fuck out.
on the spot.
Yeah.
Him and his raggedy friend.
Fired on the
And the
spot.
funny part was, I think he was told, "Hey man," because I think Jericho, when he picked him up, when Jericho went and hugged him, I think he whispered to him and said, "Yo, they fighting in the back. If your superstars, if your wrestlers, your employees are fighting in the back, and one of them is your champion,
That's a
bruh,
problem.
man should have been stripped on the spot." Not that he's
Honestly, when it happened, he see if you had a second in command, your second in
Yep.
command would have came out and said,
Come here.
I'll take over the press conference.
You got business to handle.
You got to go backstage.
Yep.
And I would have been there with Swerve and them while everybody was doing their little interviews. There would have been less questions for me because I'm just a backstage. I'm his right-hand man.
I'm just the
You
guy.
can't ask me Tony questions because I'm not Tony. And then Tony should have took care of that shit.
But see, Tony is too busy trying to be everybody's
Fuck
friend.
that don't work
He's
in
not
business.
being a boss. He's trying to be everybody's friend. Oh, look at
That don't work in business.
That's ISIS.
Hi, Isis.
Over there. Not
No, Isis is the dog.
Oh, my
That's
bad.
my dog. Where is he?
My bad. I need my glasses.
Yeah, Isis is like trying to be nosy. Like, what's going on? What you got going on?
What's up, big dog?
The cat is causing problems.
Oh, okay.
Let her stay causing problems.
Oh, shit.
Let me tell you something. That cat likes to get up at 4 o'clock every morning.
Oh, fuck
Oh,
that
damn.
shit.
Yeah, the zoomies at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh. Jesus be the
Lay down.
Jesus be the fence. But
You said
yeah,
zoomies.
it's like Tony Khan's trying to be everybody's friend. I was like, baby, you can't do that.
Nope.
You can't do that. Like
No.
even with Triple H. Now, granted, with Triple H, he was all business, but you could tell he cares, and he
Yes.
knew how to separate the two. Like how he handled the girls in NXT, even some of the women that came from NXT, he treated them like that was his daughters.
But also understand, at least in NXT, when Trips was down there, he had Fit Finley there. He had somebody who was in charge of the women, and he only answered to Trips. But he had somebody in charge to run it.
The biggest thing about this whole fiasco is
There is no number 2.
Triple H wrestled.
Yes, absolutely.
Tony Khan sat in the audience. You know what I'm saying? So Triple H knows how to deal with the boys and the girls backstage.
It's like
where Tony Khan is like, oh, I got Jericho and I got some of the hottest wrestlers in the game. Yes, you do, but you don't use them properly.
And you don't have wrestling minds to help you run the company. That'd be like us running AEW, and we're like, okay.
If I ran AEW, it'd definitely be better than what it is.
Got that right, because
there would be a lot of like, I'm sorry, Jade Cargill wouldn't have been champion, Thunder Rosa wouldn't be champion.
No, she wouldn't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Britt Baker would have to earn that shit because to me, it's not who you know, it's who you blow in that situation because she really isn't that great.
Where's my fan? Where's my fan?
She really isn't that great.
Jade!
Jay with the hate.
Come on.
Word.
Switchblade. I wish you guys mentioned Jay White.
WWE would be better with Jay White than him. Jay White being the leader of
has in store for us tomorrow night on SmackDown.
Who knows? You know something? I'm just gonna wait and see.
We're just gonna wait and see.
Wait and see.
I think it's gonna be more teasing.
Yes.
And that as it should be.
As it should be.
Because when he first started, when he went from the Buzzers and he was doing the Mr. Rogers gimmick, it was a lot of teasing going on. The Playhouse, he was doing a lot of teasing, a lot of teasing, a lot of teasing, a lot of teasing. That's what we need. We don't need nothing rushed.
Nope.
Nothing
Take
rushed.
your time.
Bring your Wire 6 friends with you.
Yep.
And
I think it's gonna be like him doing. They'll probably give him his little show back. the fun house or something
I
like
don't think
that.
so.
No,
I don't
that's
think
not what
so.
they're gonna do. Because the Wyatt Six, that was like his like stages when he was Bray Wyatt. You got the Buzzard, you got the bride looking one. That's what his sister
We
Abigail.
agree with it.
The White Rabbit. Yeah, she needs to be TBS champion,
She needs to be TBS champ. Yes,
or
at least
AEW, at least AEW.
she should be
least.
the women's champ. Period. Not even a TBS champ.
Who?
Serena Deeb.
Serena Deeb.
Yeah, Serena Deeb. I think that she should be champion. She's the most polished in that ring.
Yes, absolutely on that. We totally agree with on that.
And then after that, it would be the Japanese girls.
Riho,
Any of them.
Kushida.
Yeah, any of them.
Any of them.
Any of them. Even the one that comes down with the little crown with the
Oh, I
one
know
that
who you're
comes
talking
down
about.
singing. All of them are better than
The
Thunder
one who wears the
Rosa.
crown, they only keep her at AEW Dark.
Sakura.
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 I think it's
Sakura.
Sakura.
They only keep her at AEW Dark or AEW Elevation. That's it.
She is a trainer. She
Oh,
trained what's their names? Riho and what's her name?
Kushida?
Yep.
Kushida?
She
There you
trained
go.
them. I think she also trained Asuka
I didn't even know that.
Oh,
and
Asuka.
and Kairi Sane.
Oh, Asuka. Oh, I
Feel
love
better,
Asuka.
Feel
I love
better,
Asuka.
I think they just
damn
played
you.
her.
God damn you.
She was
freaking-
so damn dominant in NXT, and they could have had her dominant. Because honestly, there's no woman on the roster that can wrestle like her. None.
None.
It was a damn. I cried when she lost to Charlotte. I'm like, no.
I was like, what the? I screamed, what the fuck?
It was just as bad as when Becky came back and beat Bianca
26
in
seconds,
12
baby.
seconds.
I was mad. I was
We-
38 hot. I said, I know you fucking lying.
That was just as
Fix
bad.
this today.
Asuka could have been a superstar if they would have kept her in the character that she had when
And
she
once
was a
again,
bad guy.
another wrestler who carried that company during the COVID era.
Yep.
Carried that company.
Yep, because the time
That
when
Money in the
Becky-
Bank match in Connecticut was fucking excellent.
But because what happened was that Becky got pregnant, and she ended up being, she ended up being involved with Women's Champion by default, which that was the way it was handled. I cried. I ain't gonna lie. I cried. I was like, oh my god.
I was kind of shocked.
I was shocked that
when
happened.
she opened the briefcase and she was like, "Here,
champion.
This is yours." I don't even think Asuka knew.
No,
No.
she did because
No, she didn't
like,
know.
"Bitch, where's my briefcase?" Like, I know you were like, "Bitch, where's my briefcase?"
Because her surprise look on her face, and then the happiness to know the reason why she was getting it is because you're pregnant. She was like looking down at her belly, looking at the belt. She was like, she didn't know what to do, like a deer in headlights. She was like,
I'm like, okay, bitch, thank you, but oh my
Thank
god,
you.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Honestly, they should have had Asuka turn evil right there. They should have had Asuka hit Becky with the belt.
No, she's pregnant. You couldn't hit her with the belt.
Hey, you could have did it. You could have worked it out. You could have
She's
hit her.
pregnant.
You can't do that. No.
And then that would have been the perfect heel turn right there.
Yeah, but at that time, Vince wasn't good about to do that.
Vince wasn't having that.
See,
He didn't want that heat. He didn't want that smoke.
It's already we was going through COVID immediately though.
I would have did whatever it took to get people to watch my show. They'd have been like, "Oh, damn, you saw that clip? Asuka beat up on a pregnant woman."
No.
Ooh, that would.
The
PR would not have been good.
We did not need Asuka with that go away heat. No,
that would have been that would have been super heat.
That would be like, well, once again, Dominic saying the sentence.
That shit would have made TMZ.
And then
That
not in
shit
a
would
good
have
way.
made TMZ. I bet you. Professional wrestler jumps other professional wrestler who's pregnant.
Jesus, beautiful.
That shit would have been awesome.
No, immediately no.
And I'm sorry to say, I know you guys like Skid Row or whatever the hell their name is.
Schism.
No, I'm
Schism.
talking about the dudes they brought back with the girl.
Oh,
Skid
Hit Row?
Row or Top
Oh, Hit
Row
Row.
or
Hit
Top Dollar.
Row.
I'm glad they got their asses beat. They
Oh, we
suck.
agree. We said last week. We said last week that they've been a failure.
Do you think Bo Dallas was behind a mask on the TV at the end of SmackDown?
I think it was pre-recorded.
It would be nice if they used him as that character.
Well, see, remember, he's supposed to be coming back. He's supposed to be coming back.
Yes. I'll say
because
it,
who
yes.
would know? Because he said, "Oh, you think you know him?" You know what I'm saying? So who knows him the best?
Then his brother.
Oh, his brother.
Like he was warning you. Oh, you think you know him? You about to know him.
I'm like, ooh, keep on teasing.
But
Keep
yeah,
on
that would be good.
But keep up the slow burn.
If you bringing him back as Bolieve,
no,
you might as well tell him, you might as well leave him out.
No,
you might as well just feature Endeavor him right there on the spot.
No, he's not. I think he's not. I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna use him to work with Bray Wyatt. They're gonna use him to work with Bray Wyatt.
That would be that's a smart thing to do.
That's what they're gonna do. Either they're gonna put him in the Wyatt 6 or use him to work with Bray Wyatt as like there's Bray Wyatt and there's the dude with the mask and then there's the Wyatts.
So are they gonna have Bray wrestling like one pay-per-view? He's Bray.
We don't
know.
Pay-per-view,
he got a mask on.
No, we don't know. It's a slow burn. We don't know. Nobody doesn't know.
Nobody knows, and you know something. I want to be surprised. I want to be surprised.
We're gonna wait it out, and then when we get the results, we gotta just see how it feels.
Listen, as long as the build-up is better than this bullshit Halloween movie I watched the other night.
Yo,
I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it yet.
I'm not gonna tell you, but I'll just say you ain't gonna be happy.
I'll just watch it on Peacock.
You see,
that's what I did when I watched it on Nefarious Means.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Oh yeah, I'm the king of Nefarious.
You see, I haven't seen it yet, but
means.
If there's a certain character that dies, I'm gonna be pissed.
I'm not saying nothing.
I'm just saying that I'm gonna be pissed if a certain character dies.
Me no say nada.
Okay, no say nada. Okay.
No hablo inglés.
Oh, ¿qué dice?
Exactly.
I'm not gonna play with y'all. Not today.
Okay.
The funny shit is that LaLa understood every word we said, and she
yes, she did.
She playing it off like,
Sí, señorita. Mamacita.
He's not doing it.
And be like, come take a ride with me.
I can't.
Mamacita. You like my Latino heat?
Mamacita.
Oh, his birthday passed too.
Yeah.
Eddie?
Yeah, he's a Libra. Scott Hall's birthday's today.
Do you know Eddie died November 11th, the day before my birthday.
Oh.
He died on Veterans Day.
Yeah. Because that was it was a Monday night Veterans Day when he was supposed to be on Monday Night Raw.
He died on a Saturday, and they had the tribute song on that Monday.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, because wasn't it a pay-per-view? It was a Saturday pay-per-view?
No.
No.
Oh, it was a house show.
It was a house show.
It was a house
show in Minnesota.
Yeah,
and
Chris Benoit was the pay-per-view.
Benoit was the pay-per-view.
Benoit was the pay-per-view, but Morrison took his place.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus face.
Still sad when I think of Eddie, and you know, just damn, you know, just damn.
Yeah, so many good wrestlers, not just Eddie. You know, there was so many good wrestlers that this business chopped down. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And
it makes me wonder how the fuck Foley's still alive. Oh my god, how is Foley still alive? The way for what he put his body through, man.
Who you talking about?
Nick Foley. How's he still alive?
Listen,
Listen, he's a cat because he survived that fall from the top of the cage.
Jesus.
Not once, twice. I mean, he
Once.
fell through the cage.
Yep.
When he
Twice.
fell off the first time, Jerry the King Lawler was like, he did.
And,
Oh, he
I
did.
think he said that the one through the cage hurt more than the one off the cage.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's sad that a lot of these people put their bodies through so much.
And it's fake. Yeah, okay.
They screaming, "Oh, what's his face? Are you fucking serious?"
Exactly.
Like, come here, let me put you in the ankle lock real quick. Come here.
Listen,
Let me do it the right way.
My father's aunt back I'm talking about like the 50s and 60s. She was married to a dude in Brooklyn that used to wrestle. Like
Yes,
they
I saw
had
that.
like a gym in Manhattan and they had like the benches and stuff and you used to be able to, it was like an indie type of thing, but it was out of Manhattan and he used to come home with broken ribs and stuff all the time. My father said he used to get, because they used to go see him. And then every Monday, they had WWF had a wrestling show at Madison Square Garden every Monday night.
Oh, speaking of MSG, they're supposed to be coming back, right?
Yes.
Or they came back already.
No, they're coming back.
Yeah, they're coming back. Oh yeah, because they was at the Barclays for.
As I like to say, let me put you in a real figure 4. That is painful as fuck.
Even a Boston Crab
is painful as fuck.
If you do it right,
you put you in the sharpshooter real quick. Come here.
Yeah, come here,
sir. Come here.
And if you think about it, the sharpshooter is a double finisher because it's like the Boston Crab, but it's also a figure 4 with your arms, so you can put pressure on their legs and then lean back, and you got their back too.
Exactly, the figure 4. If you do it properly, the leg will go at the bottom of your knee and it puts that pressure up on the knee, and it hurts.
Oh yeah, my brother used to put it on me when I was little.
I used to put it on my brother. So yes, it legitimately hurts.
Yes.
But I reversed it on my brother when I got older.
Yeah, you flipped them over.
I used to hate, like, when I tell folks, like, I watch wrestling. This is when I was in my 20s. They're like dudes be like, you know that shit's fake, right? I say, so if I beat your ass with a steel chair, you still be walking to work?
Yeah.
You still be able to come to work?
Yeah.
Like, oh, you serious? Yes. I said,
let me hit you with a real fist, see if it doesn't hurt.
Say, let me go ahead and give me some brass knuckles like William Regal. Let's see if this shit
let me pick you up and just body slam you if it's fake.
Yeah.
You know how to land, right? Because it's fake.
Yeah.
You know, let me suplex your ass.
Let me power slam you. Let me see if it's fake.
Yeah.
Shit. Dumbasses.
Like, I used to hate that shit. Me as a woman, and I used to tell people I was a wrestling fan. Oh, I used to get the worst, man. The worst. Ugh.
Listen, it's a soap opera. It's just it's a different type.
That's all it is.
But people get hurt in real life. Do y'all ever watch the same and say, "Don't try this at home"? Like, remember they used to have that shit before Monday Night Football?
I'm watching old SmackDowns from 2001. Please don't try this at home.
Yes.
Because back in 2001, stupid motherfuckers like the Hardy Boys and all of them, that's how they all started, because they didn't listen to the warning. They started doing this shit at home.
And that's when backyard wrestling was at its peak at that time.
Yes.
Shout out to backyard wrestling. Wow.
That's how Moxley got his way in, because he's doing backyard wrestling, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Matt Cross.
Same thing with the Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
They started their own wrestling thing, and they had a ring in their backyard, and they used to run shows.
Yep. Them, the Hardys. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fun times.
That's when what do you call it? Stuntman wrestling was popular.
Yeah, sure was. Ugh.
Now wrestling is about who's pretty and popular in the end, and their presence. I'm trying to look past that. I'm working on it. Shit.
Sometimes that's just how the way the society is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I like that they're giving more people of color a platform to do something where growing up,
Yeah,
you know what
it
I'm
wasn't that
saying?
much black people.
Not
There
much.
wasn't even Latins.
Yeah,
Even
not even
Latin
Latin.
people in wrestling. I had Tito Santana. If you think about it, and the Invaders. Those were
Yep.
the only Latin wrestlers when I was growing up. And then you think black wrestlers was Tony Atlas, Rocky Johnson,
Yep.
Coco Beware,
Yep.
Junkyard Dog.
Junkyard Dog, and SD Special Delivery Jones.
God.
Ernie the Cat Lad.
But that's oh.
You know,
Ernie
I'm going
way
back
back.
to when.
Ernie Lad, you're talking 70s there, pal.
Hey, brother, I come from the 70s.
Brother, so do I.
By the time
So
the
do I.
80s, like slowly but surely, they started bringing in some like Latin, but not so much Latin wrestlers and not so much black wrestlers.
Mexican.
So you like
Mexican. They went the Mexican route.
Yeah.
They didn't bring in like Puerto Rico
Puerto Ricans.
wrestling is more like ECW type
Yep.
wrestling,
Yes, they did.
where Mexican wrestling is what we all know today: Rey Mysterio,
Lucha
Psychosis,
Yeah.
all the
that.
Hurricane Ranas and all that shit.
I'll say this: having seen a wrestling show in Puerto Rico, Jason, I would agree with your statement.
Mm-hmm. They're hardcore.
Yes.
They're hardcore, and everybody bleeds. Everybody, you know, it's always some type of stipulation match.
And if you're not careful,
Yeah, they'll fucking kill your ass.
Bruiser Brody. Bruiser Brody.
Yeah, they stabbed his ass because he stood up for himself.
And he got away with it.
Yeah. The guy got away with murder.
Literally.
And if you look it up on YouTube,
Tony
Atlas was there.
Go see Dark Side of the Ring, that episode.
Yeah, but they have I forget who it was, interviewed Tony Atlas.
Who was there?
And he said everything because he was sitting in the room when it happened.
Yes.
And that's why right after it happened, that's going to be a good match. The Briscoes against Aussie Open.
Yes.
But Aussie Open will, Hacksaw Bush Reed.
Hell, Ron Simmons.
I was going to say, damn.
Simmons, yep.
Damn.
Damn. NXT December 10th pay-per-view is the same day as
honestly,
what do you mean always final battle? I thought it was
ROH final battle. They haven't been promoting it. So who's wrestling? Samoa Joe, because you know he's the champ.
Jericho.
And
whoever the pure champion is.
And the trio champions are Dalton Castle and his two little, prima donna peacocks.
The Dalton boys, right? The boys. We them boys. Holla.
But who else is wrestling? Like, you got most of the ROH on your thing. They honestly, they signed Bandito for ROH. They didn't want to sign Bandito for AEW.
No.
Absolutely not.
Bandito was ROH champ. Roosh is going to end up in ROH because he was in ROH before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I understand you got two products that you're mixing when it should be separate.
That's why we said no. That's why we said numerous of times. Have the ROH segments on Fridays.
No, they should actually give the Friday time slot to ROH.
For ROH.
They need ROH needs its own show.
Give them that hour. See if who you brought in grabs attention and ratings, and then try to negotiate for another hour.
And they'll get it. If they do it properly.
Yeah, but your ROH now you got Dalton Castle and the boys.
Mm-hmm. Jericho,
Garcia, Joe. And I'll tell you right now, Samoa Joe he wants out because he knows under Triple H
he'll be better.
He's gonna
fine.
run. He'll help Sean run NXT,
Yes.
or be somebody like Bruce Pritchard.
Mm-hmm.
Or do
Be
commentary.
Triple H's Bruce Pritchard.
That or do commentary. Was he
I
good
mean,
at
yeah,
commentary?
you can have him do commentary. You can have him producing backstage.
Yeah,
Joe,
You can have
you
him
have to do
helping
so much with Joe. Anywhere you would put him, he would excel.
training. He could train the young wrestlers.
Yep.
Yes,
There's
sir.
a lot. But like I said, so then who else? The Briscoes supposedly ROH, but since they
The
have that
embassy.
problem,
The
they had a
embassy.
problem. They did some shit. They won't put them on TV
What the fuck did they do?
They're crazy. Who the
during
fuck are
the what do you call it? The when they started shutting everybody down. Was that the Why Me or the
Me too.
Me too.
Me Too movement? They were assholes backstage. I guess they talked to a couple of the women a certain sort of way, and of course, they came at them. So they're kind of
Oh,
like,
yeah, I did not know that.
that's why when he first bought Ring of Honor, he let them go, and they went to where
They went to Impact.
They went to Impact.
they went
They
to
went to
Impact,
Impact.
but then they started on MLW and also HOG.
Mm.
Oh, I did not know they was part of the Me Too movement.
But then they brought
Yeah.
them back. Supposedly they're signed to ROH, but if you can't use them on TV because Turner Broadcasting doesn't want them on TV, then why did you sign them?
Yep.
Terminate their contract.
They're gonna make more money out of ROH, going from indie to indie. Go to Japan. Tell you what, a lot of these scrubs that were scrubs went to Japan and became something.
They
Yep.
made money. Yes,
They
sir.
made money and they made a name for themselves.
Listen, Japan, a lot of those people are small and short. So all of them big wrestlers like Tenta and Earthquake, Hulk Hogan, they all made money because they were giants to them. You know what I'm saying? Hulk Hogan's 6 foot, whatever, 300 and some pounds, and you got Yogi Akaguchi that's 5'2", 102 pounds.
Hakabuki.
So,
Oh Lord.
always will have his own weekly show in
We'll
2023.
see.
Said TK on the podcast. That should have been happening now.
Yeah.
From the
Oh, so
time he owned the library.
You got the ring, you got the library, you got the ring announcers.
But not only
You
that,
got some of the superstars over there.
give them 2 hours on YouTube if you want to start them out.
Or an hour on YouTube.
Even an hour on YouTube.
Put it like this: move that dark elevation shit. Take that shit off and put the ROH over there on Mondays on YouTube.
Well, listen, they have their own. It's on YouTube. You could have them Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You could have them Friday against SmackDown if you wanted. You know what I'm saying? Just put them on YouTube and let because you're going to have to bring new people in. They're bringing in all these young cats. You know what I'm saying? They're signing all these young cats that get their ass kicked on Elevation and shit like that. So you give them a platform. Right now, ROH, the only people that have platform are the champions.
Mm-hmm.
And Dalton Castle. But he's a champion because he's a trios.
The embassy, that's it.
He's they are the ROH trios champions. Yeah, but these guys want to work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's nice that they'll sign you to let's say per appearance, I'm gonna give you, $15,000 for your match. It's nice to make money like that, but you're not gonna have longevity.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You got to build your character. You know what I'm saying? You got to build your brand.
But see, again, Tony Khan is stuck on that fanboy mindset. Yes. He's not stuck on, like, at least when Vince was running WWE, Vince was being boss. even though he was stuck in the 70s and 80s, but he was still being a boss.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't trying to be everybody's friend, even though he had
Exactly.
his.
If you think CM Punk would have pulled that shit on Vince,
Oh hell no!
not a
Y'all,
chance.
y'all know that fool
Yo,
that was not gonna go down.
Vince is about the money.
Yeah,
So
Would
he's gonna make sure you lining his pockets before your pockets get lined.
like how many times we got on
it
the
is all
podcast and
about
we
the money.
how many times we got on the podcast and we be like, because all those freaking terminations was coming in back to back. We like, okay, who all gonna leave? Who all gonna be here? Like we be the
Oh,
edge of our seats because it's like you have to impress Vince or your ass is gone.
But now I'm starting to think that all those releases were because of this money situation that they're investigating. Because
possibly,
if you notice,
Possibly.
Triple H
possibly.
hired all them motherfuckers back. You think Wyatt was cheap to bring back?
Hell
No.
no.
Do you
We
think
mentioned
Cameron Cross was cheap to bring back?
nope.
Hell no.
I'm not saying he got a big contract like
No, no,
Bray,
no,
but
no.
he got a raise.
But then you gotta think
Yeah.
about it. Roman Reigns. He ain't cheap.
Nope.
He ain't cheap. Mr. Needlemover ain't cheap.
Brock
No,
Lesnar, not
Brock
cheap.
Lesnar,
no,
not cheap.
no.
Lo-
And he only
Lo-
wrestles 3 or 4 times a year.
Logan Paul, Bad
Not
Bunny,
cheap.
not cheap.
No,
Not cheap.
Jason, what about 3-1-0 for the week?
man, I know.
Who else?
Ha ha
Okay.
mo, ha ha mo, ha ha mo.
Who else? That's the only names I can think of. Not cheap.
Ah,
All that pyro with Cody. That
and
shit
that
ain't
damn
cheap.
Cody's not cheap.
I can't wait for that pyro to come back. Because that's
That's why
gonna be a different element to the show.
we
Because
gotta
he
wait.
brings a whole different get down. He brings a whole
Ooh.
different vibe.
Get down.
That
Get
cat,
down.
I'm gonna 2 seconds from dropping her off at the Chinese food spot.
Damn.
She about to be ribs.
Or,
Fix
or,
it. Lord, fix
or
it.
Jason, take him up the street. You know there's woods in your area. Shit.
Let
Nah,
him be free.
I'll make some money. I'll be like, yo, I got a good one.
Let the
Let
cat
me
go
get let me get
free.
let me get some low main for this.
Oh Lord, Heavenly Father.
God. See, that's the one aspect that people don't understand being a native New Yorker and used to live in Jason's
Oh,
area.
so cute.
I miss it.
I mean, I'm a seasons person. I love my seasons, and right now in New York with the
It's,
colors,
it's amazing.
you can't
Yes.
beat it.
It's amazing.
That's why, like, listen, when people out here in Georgia be like, mind you, we only right now is dealing with 50, 60-degree weather. They're like, oh, it's cold out here. I'm like, look, it ain't that cold. You know, we arguing. I used to go down on Facebook. It's not that cold.
Are you kidding? It was 65. It was 63 degrees this morning here in South Florida, and people were in coats, and I'm like,
It was, I think it was like 50 some degrees yesterday out here in Georgia because I know it was actually on Tuesday because I had to go somewhere. 50 some degrees. I'm over here riding around like, do.
I got something better than that. When I woke up yesterday morning, it was 33 degrees, and I had ice on my car.
I believe. Oh Lord,
I believe it.
I don't miss them days.
All right, so
I don't miss them days.
Here's the messed up part. Georgia gets snow, but they don't get that much snow.
I saw Michigan got a fucking blizzard, pretty much.
yes, they got slammed, and let it stay that way. Over
I
there,
know
don't bring it here yet.
Here's the thing: in Colorado, I could tell they start snowing in October.
Yes.
It snowed in October in New York.
Yeah.
Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! Matter of fact, Jason, that one year that we had a blizzard on Halloween, about 6, 7, 8 years ago, give or take.
Yeah. Yeah.
Blizzard, hold on.
But you know what? When I was younger, we used to get more storms. Now we get one big one, 2 little ones, and the rest is just cold.
Yeah.
And I'm good with that. That's less I gotta
A lot of people do not like me. A lot of people in Georgia do not like me when they be like, "Oh, it's cold outside." I'll be like, "Bro, it ain't that cold. Put on some clothes."
But they don't like you because they're not like you.
That part.
That part right
That
there.
That part. I say no. Someone will be like, "Oh, it's cold." I say, "Put on some clothes. Put on some clothes."
And
You'll
on
be
that
fine.
note,
Eh,
And I start coming out with the scully on, looking like a whole man, like a whole dude. Lala, what happened? I'm still Lala. You know, I put on clothes. I'm comfortable now.
Hell yeah. Listen, I'm not going to dress how you dress warm. I'm going to dress how I know how to
Dress
dress
warm.
warm.
The messed up part is, was WWE a publicly traded company when Punk did his infamous pipe up?
I
Yes.
think yes, I
Oh, yeah.
believe so.
I
Yes.
think so, yeah.
Yeah, but if
You
you
know,
notice, as a pipe bomb and how excellent that pipe bomb was, it still was censored.
yep.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't go off, and he would have Vince, like we said before, Vince would have never let him shit on
No.
other wrestlers in the company. He called motherfuckers out by name.
Government name too. I said,
Government
oh,
names.
I said, not calling him Paul. I said, ah,
Oh no, Phil.
And
not calling
honestly, that's another dude that you could have working backstages. What's his name? Who CM Punk was goofing on?
Laurinaitis.
No.
No.
No,
No.
who he goofed on his homeboy that they're not friends anymore. The one he said had the bank
Cole
account.
Cabana.
Colt
Cole
Cabana.
Cabana. Cole Cabana's got wrestling smarts that he could run, let's say, the backstage of ROH.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
You know what I'm saying? But now you bring in CM Punk because you're a fanboy, and he's
Yeah.
not liked by a lot. The only people that probably like CM Punk are CM Punk and Tony Khan.
Ooh.
That's it.
Because everybody knows that CM Punk is a cancer.
And it's like
You know
they
what I'm
come in there.
saying?
It's like pretty much they come in there, keep their head down, drink their water, and mind their business, and go the
Yep.
fuck home.
Get my paycheck.
I'm done. Let me do
You
what
know what
I
I'm
need to
saying?
do
I
and
go
get
in
the
there.
fuck on.
You know, you look at the board. Oh, all right, I'm not working with CM Punk. All right, I'm good. Oh, I'm working
That's
with,
it.
Luchasaurus and he's squashing me. Not a problem.
Not a problem. I'm good.
You know, but you put all your eggs in a basket for a dude that's washed up.
It's because it's like I wish Tony Khan has to wake up. He has to wake up. He has so many time. He had time to wake up and say, "Hey, I got to be a boss, not a fanboy." 2020, we was like, "Okay, we gonna give you a free pass. It's still COVID. At least you trying." 2021, the world is open. We got people coming out. Okay, you still got a lot of shit to do. We're in 2022, brother. What the fuck is you doing? And then on top of that, bringing in all these hip hop stars, it's still not cutting it.
Nope.
I mean, I get it. You got West Side Gun, who is a big wrestling fan. That's fine. You brought in Kevin Gates. Okay, fine. That was because he was out here in Atlanta. You come out here with Jermaine Dupri because that's when I went to the AEW show. Okay, that's fine. When he came with Fabulous because it was in New York, Fabulous looked like, what the fuck? I'm
I was about to say, what the fuck am I doing here? And Trina, big fucking deal.
Like Trina,
Hey,
okay,
hey,
girl.
you don't talk about Trina like that.
She's a big deal in Miami.
Don't you dare talk about
I'm
Trina
like,
like that.
okay,
That's the
girl.
boss, bitch.
Ah, she ain't shit.
I'm like, okay, girl.
Who's the
She ain't
boss,
shit.
bitch?
She ain't shit.
Go outside of your apartment and scream that shit.
Hell no. Hell no.
Go outside. Go say
What?
Trina ain't shit. You
Hold
might not
on,
even
okay.
get the shit out.
Trina ain't shit. Oh.
Yeah, all of a sudden, wifey
Yeah.
gonna come in. Wifey gonna come in the room and say, "What'd you say?" She a hot bitch.
The Mrs. B is out like a light right now. So
Oh, okay.
I cannot.
Anyway,
Yeah, so wrestling, I mean, it sucks because when you have a wrestling show, there's always 2 or 3 weeks where it's the building.
and this is right now. That's where it is right now.
It's
And
like it's
because if you think about it, NXT built up, They did their thing on Wednesday. We know Saturday's their pay-per-view.
Yes.
You know what I'm
On my
saying? We go
birthday.
and on your birthday.
Yes.
And hopefully it's a good show. I'm gonna watch it.
I'm gonna watch it.
I'll be
But I'm
watching.
gonna watch two things. I'm gonna watch that, and I gotta watch UFC.
But they're in the afternoon, aren't they?
UFC?
Yes, sir.
Why? They're in another country?
I think I'm not sure, but I think they're on the afternoon on Saturday.
Oh, all right, good. That'll be good.
Okay.
Then I have something to watch all day.
There you go.
All I gotta do is throw some food on the stove. Not a problem. I went Jamaican today though. I got me
Shit,
beans and rice and oxtail.
the wife was hooking me up with oxtail for Sunday. I'm like,
Oh
yeah.
man.
I used to eat oxtail, but I stopped.
Why?
I
Just
stopped. It was just, it's like when you start eating foods repeatedly, I stopped eating oxtail. Like my mom and sister enjoy that, but I stopped. I stopped like before I even left New York.
God, you give me a plate of rice and oxtail, I am so
But
happy.
the crazy part with oxtail, they had gotten expensive.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Baby.
My mother
It's
was
not
gonna
cheap.
my mom was
cheap.
gonna make like a Latin version of oxtails.
Mm.
You know, that she like invented with some
Yeah.
of Jamaican seasonings, some of her seasonings.
Hmm.
And when she went, a little styrofoam pack like that, you know, a meat pack was $18 or $19. No lie.
Yes.
There had to be like
Yeah.
only 7 little pieces of rabo in there.
I believe you
See?
too. They are
Yes,
expensive.
it is. Good, but expensive.
Expensive.
Oh, you go into the Jamaican restaurant I go into, and that's all you. As soon as you walk in, it's every damn spice just hits you. Your mouth
And
waters.
the thing is
Mm.
that even for an oxtail plate is expensive. That's because you know why? They had to pay
Yeah.
for the oxtails and them shits are expensive.
I spent on because they have a small, medium, and large plate. The medium plate was 18, and it came with 8 pieces of oxtail, a thing
Ah.
of rice. You know, the coconut rice.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I
They
hate the
make,
coconut
I don't
rice.
know what it's called, but they make like their own type of coleslaw.
Yeah.
Cabbage, and it has
Oh, I think I
like
know what you're talking about.
carrots in it and
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Jason,
I love that shit. And
is
then
that place in Newport's?
no. I know the one in Newport. So the one in Newport is this one's on Broadway in Newburgh.
Okay. Okay. Because I remembered, one of the last meals I ate before I left New York was at a Jamaican spot in Newport's.
Yeah, they were good. A
Mm.
little expensive, but they were good.
Yes. And I am not a fan of coconut rice.
That shit was good.
That's a no for me, dog.
I don't know.
That's all I
The
ate.
one today, that shit was good.
That's all I ate. But ever since I moved out here, I started getting hooked on jasmine rice.
Okay, educate me. What's that?
That's the same white rice they use at the Chinese restaurants.
Ah, okay.
The white rice they came with the beef and broccoli. That's jasmine rice.
Okay.
Yeah. It's different.
Yeah, the texture.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
That's hella
Okay,
different.
I think it's time to wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Time for shout outs.
Mo, shout outs.
Let's go. Let's
There
go.
we go. Look at that. Look at that.
There you go. There you go.
I'm a wolf here. Okay, first of all, shout out to the head of the Venomous table, even though he was messing with stuff. Shout out to you, Izzy. Thank you so much for stopping by. Izzy, put the belt down before he kicked you out. Shout out to everybody watching. Adam Page, feel better. What the hell? Adam Page, feel better. Wishing him a speedy recovery. And AEW hire HR. Thank you.
Yeah.
And buy the merch.
Buy merch. Jason, thank you for coming. We appreciate it. Mo, you're a punk.
Oh, bitch.
I'm a wolf here. Bo, stop it.
That's it for his shout outs. Thank you.
Why in the dark?
Yeah, what you doing in the
What
dark?
you doing in the dark, sir?
He don't want us to see him
Get
crying
the
because
light.
of his score.
Nah, I'm in the man cave. I'm outside
Step
the
into the
man
light,
cave.
Carol Ann. Step into the light.
I'm outside the man cave, so I'm watching the game
I don't
when
care.
it's
Pour the
dark.
light. Pour the light. Step into the light, Carol Ann. Step into the light.
Fuck, motherfucker! You don't have a force on your face like a.
I think we had enough of Izzy for the day.
First of all, you need to pour that light.
You just gonna get him to continue tomorrow as soon as he signs into the sports show. Is he gonna be still screaming? Hey, you cut me off last night. You
I just won't let him into the sports show. Thank you.
You can't let me in. I'm working. I don't watch sports.
Good, because I need the night off. Besides, I want to put you in your place like you're Sterling Saints right now.
Jesus, be the fence. Be the fence.
Huh? I want to know more about LaLa. Hey,
Oh,
hey.
wait,
hey.
go back to that other one. Go back.
Go back to the comment. There. Hey.
No,
Who's Trisha Rose?
Who
I don't know,
cares?
but she wants to know more about LaLa with a little heart.
Hey.
Hey, girl.
Oh wait, before shout out to Ron Hunt, who shouted us out today on his podcast.
Oh, on his spaces? Yo,
Yes.
I want you to hear him a speedy recovery. Cause
Absolutely, he had.
Woo!
Ron Hunt, thank you for shouting us out. We appreciate it. And yes, speedy recovery to you, brother.
Oh my God.
I'd like to shout out you guys. I enjoyed myself, like always. Shout out
into the light
to
for that. I had to step into the light for that comment. What's up with this?
Oh no!
Damn! He went, he ran, he took off his chain. He's like, can't wear
Took
this fake shit anymore. Fuck
Yeah,
that.
really. Hey, Mrs. Mo, come here.
Oh, who's ratting now?
You rat. Well, I don't want to know what's going on.
Do you know her?
What's going on? It's a state of losing.
Okay, we had Andy Dalton as a quarterback. What's next?
Yeah, well,
I don't know this woman. I'm sorry. I haven't seen this woman
Anyway.
in my life.
Okay.
All right, like I was saying.
Hey, LaLa, we need more people to be to like. Shola, okay, you want to know more about LaLa?
I
got you.
No.
Yeah. Trisha, this is for you.
Yeah.
Her name Trisha.
Yes, Trisha.
Trisha Rose.
Trisha Rose. Okay, LaLa, got you.
Let me look this whole.
This is for you.
Dance break.
I'm about to look this one.
I laughed at that. Don't make LaLa look. That's not a good introduction of LaLa.
I'm trying to figure out who this hoe is. I'm sorry. I'm not. I know you.
What? Wait,
is?
LaLa, we need fans.
We need ratings, and you calling people hoes?
That's all the stuff is. Look, if y'all send me a picture of a woman, I'll be like, who that hoe?
Dance break.
Who is that woman?
Tell a friend to tell a friend, Trisha.
Yes, Trisha. Thank you for joining us.
LaLa, she's here every Thursday.
Like, do I know you?
LaLa's good for ratings.
No.
I mean, inquiring minds want to know.
Inquiring minds want to see, but that'll never happen.
No.
I'm married. I can't say that.
Haha, you both married.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't disrespect her like that.
Thanks for stopping by, Trisha Rose.
I think that's a fake page.
Who cares?
I don't care. Just keep coming back.
I don't
Like
know.
the page.
That picture looks like animated and not animated.
Let's see.
Yeah, because baby, I'm looking you up right now.
Vic? Wrong one. Sorry.
All right, Vic, you about to get banned from the room.
Yeah, pretty much.
Don't bring up them people.
I want to know if she's a wrestling fan. I got to the podcast late, but I see it's both. It's a wrestling and a sports page.
Like we do a sports show tomorrow.
LaLa's a big wrestling fan.
Yeah.
LaLa's a big
It's a wrestling podcast. Every Thursday wrestling, Friday sports.
We talk both.
Yeah. Wrestling is nothing but a sport.
Okay.
Sports
I was like,
entertainment.
ma'am, you kind of threw me off. Sorry.
Yeah. Let me
So
go.
what
I
you
gotta
saying,
go
that you
keep
were
checking
on
on
here
it.
like not knowing knowledge, like not having knowledge? Like, you know, was she questioning your knowledge? Like, why are you on a wrestling show? Or did she
I
just
don't know. I was just like, Harper, who this woman? I'm in survival mode, ma'am. You know, like I'll be
Oh no,
like,
definitely. Like I said, that picture looks kind
it
of
looks
real, kind of
kind of
animated.
catfishy. You know, it's getting catfish. You know.
Well, I guess, you know, I'll finish my shout outs. I'll shout out you guys. Shout out everybody that stopped by.
Yes.
Shout out to Mo for hitting me up to fill in. Not a problem. I told
Yes.
him whatever helps the podcast, whatever.
Come back. Come back in.
Listen, he don't want me in here because this is when this name, when we talk wrestling, this is where I got this name from. Wrestling.
Jesus. So we gotta keep you in the comments.
A lot of people, like, they'll even tell Mo, like, you know, on Twitter, he ain't that diabolical. Cause I mean, I don't really hate on, like, I hate on the Mets and stuff like that. But when we talking sports, we talking sports.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hate on the Mets and the Saints all the time. You know, I try to hate on
Anyway.
everybody.
Yeah,
But it's
you
hard
hate-
doing it with sports. With wrestling, it's easy because if you like a wrestler and I don't like him,
It's
I'm gonna let
on.
you know.
It's on.
Yeah. Whoop, there it is.
So don't forget to buy the merch. And LaLa, if we don't, I mean, I'll mention it tomorrow. Have a good birthday.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Have fun.
I will definitely
Don't do
have.
nothing I wouldn't do, and I've done it
Oh
all.
no,
So
actually I'm
you in
staying
trouble.
in. Actually, I'm just gonna be vlogging and then coming back home. I'm gonna eat dinner at home.
Actually, I will be having a few for you, young lady.
Yay. And I'll be watching Halloween Havoc.
Yeah, hopefully
Yes.
it'll live up to some hype.
Yes.
Hope there's some surprises.
I'm hoping
Yes.
for that too.
Please.
You know, you can't just, I mean, it's nice to have a regular pay-per-view, but I would like a surprise. I'd like something like to be like, oh, like I never expected that to happen. And we haven't had something like that in wrestling in a long time.
So if Austin decides to cash in, that would be a surprise.
A whole big surprise.
Yeah.
And make sure it falls through, you know.
But like I said, if they're gonna do it, let one of the other guys win the match. And then let him.
Yep.
If you want to keep Braun strong, you can't have him come down and do that to Braun.
No, can't.
Immediately, no.
They would kill his character. So, like, do we say good night, or are we gonna sit here and wait for Mo to start shooting us down?
I don't know, Bo.
I mean, it's easy for Izzy to get thrown out, hold up the belt, say the Saints suck, and click.
Saints suck. Saints suck.
Stop holding it like the Miz.
Oh, there you
Thank
go.
you. Yeah. Thank you. I heard that crap.
What?
Oh, yeah, it's your birthday weekend.
Yes. Go meditate.
So we got
Happy
discounts.
birthday. Fuck Izzy. And
That's
the
not
fucking
the
job.
I still
Happy
got
birthday,
discount on my site. What is it? LaLa 31.
LaLa Empire. So y'all make sure y'all buy everything from LaLa's thing.
Buy all merch, goddammit! You buy your stuff! Help support her, help support us, but fuck Mo.
Man, fuck you. Shit.
Dolphins fan. Big
Motherfucker,
Dolphins fan? Get the fuck out of
I'm
here.
just chilling. I'm just chilling, trying to make sure everything's straight. To wrap up. I'm trying to do two things at once. I'm trying to run the podcast. It's called being multitasking boss.
Izzy turned heel on your ass.
Don't worry about it. Izzy won't be on the show tomorrow. He
Good,
can be in the lobby all he
I
wants.
need a day off. No
He can be in
problem.
the lobby all he wants. I'm not letting you.
Honestly, I don't think
Fuck the
Izzy wants
Saints.
to be on the sports show tomorrow because, you know, when you get beat up like his team got beat up in baseball, you don't want to hear that noise.
Sure I do.
You don't want to hear that noise.
Of course I do.
And then how the Pelicans whooped his Nets ass last night.
I don't give a fuck.
Yo, that was
I don't care.
And listen, my Knicks lost to Memphis, but only by 3.
We play Friday night.
Your team, at least the Knicks for one night show some guts. I'll give you
Put it
that.
this way. It's not Saint season anymore. We on the Piston season, baby. We 1-0.
Hey, that's how you start out 1-0.
1-0. I gotta win this week. That's all I care about. I'm good. I'm just trying to get this pool together, man. That's why I'm running in and out, looking at the score. I've been stopped watching the game.
And Zion is beast.
We're gonna talk about that.
I'll just leave it at that.
Wait.
Come on, get on the.
Whoa.
Okay, listen. Censor your words on Facebook.
Yes, please censor your words.
Please.
They will fucking.
They will block you. They will ban. They will put you in Facebook jail. But I get it. I like it. But like your words.
Get on the whole train, hey.
Get on the whole train.
We
Shout
like
out to
the
the
whole
Godfather who shouted us out before. Shout out to him. We come get on the whole train, be one of LaLa hoes and buy the merch. I think LaLa got a new fan.
Hey, I once had Brick. Now you got Trisha.
Well, Trisha looks better than Brick.
Victor, I don't know who that is, baby.
And Mo got the German guy that wants to smoke cigarettes and shake his head.
He wants to shave his head while smoking cigarettes.
I'm glad he ain't been back in a while.
Dude, I blocked him for the podcast.
All right.
I don't know. I didn't want to put him on. At first, I wanted to put him on to see. And I thought about it.
I thought he was gonna shave his head and then take cigarettes and put them out on his boy. Like it was gonna be something weird. I'm glad that you never put him on.
I'm scared. I'm scared for Jay's fan. If Jay have a fan, Lord, that fan might be the most fucked up out of all of them.
They better be like me.
Jay, talk about your charity, please.
Oh yeah, please.
Please.
I'll be back.
Every year I have an I run an organization called Branches of Humanity. If you're on Facebook, you could bring up my organization. I run a Christmas special where we take 25 families and that are in need. You know, we have them write letters to us and tell us what their hardships are. And then I ask them to tell us about what their kids like, you know. I understand a lot of kids like electronics, but we tell them, you know, simple things, board games. They like drawing. Some like writing. So, you know, tell me their likes like that. And then we pick the 25 families from all the letters. And then I take those 25 families and I go to the people that I know and that support me, my organization, and they adopt the families and they buy Christmas for the kids.
There you go.
I started it. This is my 9th year doing it. I used to do Thanksgiving and stuff like that. It's a lot harder in the area that I live. I don't live in a city. If I lived in a city, it would be a lot easier for like transportation. But I've done Christmas and I've done Easter. I'm hoping within the next couple of years to start doing a little bit more now that COVID is coming out. You know, like, and that you could start having groups of people because I like doing a lot of things for the kids. So check me out if you want to adopt a family or do you want to help out in any way. Branches of Humanity on Facebook. I got a like page and I have a follow, like, you know, a regular page. So I have 2 pages on there and I post all the time and, you know, it's something that I like doing. It makes me feel good because I was one of those kids growing up that only had one gift under the tree. And I always said if I ever had the chance to do something for others, it would be for children. And I would make sure that kids didn't have to wake up on Christmas morning to one gift or no gifts. And that's why I do it. So if you want to support Branches of Humanity, like the page and follow my posts, and I'm doing my Christmas spectacular now.
There it is.
Yay!
Support Branches of Humanity, people.
Yeah, I mean, in any way, even a nice word, you know, you can go to my page. I've done other things. There's pictures in there, and then COVID and stuff just slowed everything down because it's hard to get venues where they'll let people come in. I like to give you that freedom. If you want to wear a mask, if you don't, I'm not going to enforce nothing, but some places are like to enforce
The mask,
some of those rules or have their own rules. So I got to respect what people want. But eventually, as stuff starts to open up, I plan on doing something for Easter again. And I got listen, I got the little Easter bunny costume next door. The one that they would have at stores. I have a Santa Claus costume next door because what we used to do, I used to be friends with a lady that owned a bar and tavern, and she would let me use it for free. So we would throw a party for the kids that were chosen. So while the kids were playing with Santa and getting like little trinket gifts, we were pulling the parents outside and we're like, all right, here's your stuff for Christmas. So it was a way for the kids to have a nice time and also the parents to be able to pick up the stuff that were bought for them by the other families.
Outstanding.
Me and my partner, we started the organization in memories of our fathers. So, my father used to do a lot for people.
Yes.
And, he's helped a lot of people and whatnot. And I thought I'd continue it,
As you should.
As you should, yes.
Oh, man. I just got breaking news. I know it's not, I don't mean to cut you off, but it just had breaking sports news.
Go.
Christian McCaffrey to the 49ers.
Are y'all okay?
Wow.
Oh, man.
What did they give up?
Holy shit.
Draft picks.
Wow.
Listen, he's injury prone.
Yeah, but when he
I didn't want. I knew you was doing your thing, but it just buzzed through my phone, and I almost fucking fell out when I saw that shit.
Wow.
Yeah, it just made the 49ers very, very strong. Put it this way: you don't got to put Debo in the backfield no more.
Nope.
You let Debo play where he plays, and Jimmy G just got himself an awesome weapon.
Yes. Oh, Yankees lost. That's good.
What'd you say?
I said the Yankees lost. I'm just now seeing the score.
I didn't know. They lost again?
3-2.
The Astros are fucking strong.
That's good. I'm just saying.
I knew that the Astros it was gonna be hard to get by them.
Jay, were you picking up for your thing? I want to donate something to it.
Yeah, usually what we do, we run the letters until like a week before Thanksgiving, so it gives us a week to pick the letters, and then we put it in a format where you like the people will never know who the families are, and the families will never know who adopted them. So I put a list up of all 25 families, and it would tell you who's like, it's 2 girls, 1 girl likes, Barbies, drawing and makeup. The other girl like board games and whatever. And then that's what we try to get the kids, and we do it. And then as the families are adopted, we put it down like we would say, like, Venom and Smoke adopted this family. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we do it. So usually the list is up. I try to do it the day before Thanksgiving. So then this way, people are home on Thanksgiving looking through their Facebook. They see the list for what's on Friday, Black Friday. So this way you can start your shopping for those families. And then a week before Christmas, I start having everything dropped off here at my home, and then me and my partner bag everything up, and we call the people and we set up appointments for them to come pick up their stuff. We try to do everything in one day though, so we'll take a Saturday, and we'll start at 9 o'clock in the morning until the last packages leave the house.
There you go. Yeah, Jason, UFC 2 o'clock.
Oh, nice.
So, man, definitely keep us posted on everything, and I'll definitely gonna make a contribution to that cause. If I got to cash app you, whatever, I definitely want to make a contribution to that cause because I don't mind.
And what I do when people donate money, like a lot of times they don't have the time to do shopping. If they donate, me and my business partner take a day and we go to the mall and we go shopping for what's listed under the kid. If he likes board games, we go crazy, buy like 4 or 5 board games. You know, puzzles, we go puzzles. If they like drawing books, we get them a sketchbook. We get them pencils. We get them, you know, so it's easy for them. Something that when they open up, they could do. You know,
and I will definitely put it on the page and give out the podcast cash app. And if y'all want to donate on behalf of the podcast, y'all can give it to me and I'll give it to Jay. And then Jay will go, and that'll be a family from the podcast. So if y'all want to donate, I'm going to put it out, and y'all definitely, we definitely want to help the children out this year.
I appreciate it. You know, I like I said, it's something that I do every year. I was one of those kids that my parents didn't have it. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't get it like that when I was young. I didn't have like Christmas. Like when I see my niece and nephew have Christmas now and they got like 12 presents each, I sit back and be like, they just don't know how lucky they got it. Because I didn't have it like that. And I said, you know what? If I have the chance to do this, ain't no kid waking up Christmas morning who I help that's not going to have more. I at least try to make sure each kid has 8 or 9 gifts underneath the tree.
And that's as it should be.
Because I also go to Toys for Tots, and they help organizations, and they give me a bunch of toys. So whatever let's say, buy for the podcast family, there's going to be added to it from the stuff that I get from Toys for Tots. That's how I make sure all the kids have 8 or 9 gifts a year. Because a lot of people adopt a family and get 2 or 3 gifts for the kids, which I'm not hating, because I understand, because you're buying stuff for your own family and you're buying stuff for a family in need. So I got so much toys between last year and the year before that I didn't get to add, that I just keep going and keep going and keep going. And listen, there's people that walk out of here. You know, I got families that come in with 5 kids. You know how hard it is to adopt 5 kids out? It's hard. Last year I was lucky. One of the people that comes all the time and adopts families, they noticed that last year it was getting towards D-Day where they had to drop off, and the guy's wife went on and she saw, wow, they have 7 families left. So when they came to drop off their gifts, they were like, we saw you got some families left. And I was like, yeah. I said, we're gonna work it out. We'll figure it out. We got some toys here and there. We'll do it. She was like, no. Me and my husband want to make a donation. They handed me $2,500. And told me now go shopping for those kids. And I was like,
I think I saw you put a flyer out. I'm going to put that flyer out on our page, and we'll definitely.
Yeah, I usually post it on my page, and it's on the Branches Humanity page.
Yeah, we definitely will get that together from us. We definitely want to, invest in that, and the best. The children deserve to have something for Christmas.
And I wish more people would do the shit. Honestly, I wish more nonprofit organizations. Listen. My first time, I started off with 10 families.
There's 10 more than those families would have had, man.
Yeah. So now I bumped it up to 25, and you got to understand, it's just me and one other person doing this. Me and my business partner, and She does the online stuff. I deal with the people because I'm more of the talker, more friendly. She's more introverted. So I deal with the people. I'm the mouthpiece. I would say she's the brain. That's how we run it.
And I'll tell you this, man, that's great, man. And I just want to shout y'all out for holding it down while I was up there watching this massacre on fucking TV.
Even though you're raggedy,
even though it didn't end up like a massacre, it's kind of a slight beating. But
people out, Bo.
Oh yeah, I had to kick you out. When y'all get out of line, I had to come out there and show you who the head of the table is. Don't bite the hand of the head of the table.
You're the head of the fish. You ain't nothing. The same sucks. That's the way it is.
And that's it for Izzy tonight. Thank you.
I felt like
Thank you for stopping by.
I was like, oh my God. I felt like I was in the bloodline again.
The funny thing is Mo can see him, and he's probably still in the camera going.
He laughing. He laughing right now. He laughing right now, twirling in the chair like this.
I felt like.
Come on, Jay Uso.
It's like, yo, you're Jay Uso now.
LaLa, wise woman, talk to him, wise woman.
I'm gonna be Jimmy. Jimmy just
You're not Jimmy. You're Paul.
So
Jimmy is down there laughing.
So LaLa, how many Jeff Hardy tag team partners will you be having on Saturday?
None.
Yes.
For real?
No,
not even just one.
No, because the medication I'm on.
Oh, she can't.
Oh, nope.
How many Mountain Dews then? Oh.
No, not Mountain Dew.
How much CBD we doing?
Just one.
Speaking of CBD, I had one piece of CBD last week, and I slept like a fucking baby. And I'm like, okay, so now I'm gonna invest in some CBD.
Hey, for people watching, we're not talking THC, we're talking CBD.
We're not taking THC. Listen, I'm talking THC. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong.
I got daytime jobs, man. We can't be saying we up there doing THC, man.
They still want give me CBD. Test, okay, CBD.
You need to move to New York, Mo, because here in New York they can't even test you for marijuana no more.
Okay, it's still like illegal here. So
Florida is slowly heading towards that direction.
But New Orleans don't care, but they can trip you up on some real shit. Because trust me, the day they make it legal, I'm gonna be higher than Snoop Dogg in this bitch.
And they make it legal out here in Georgia. I'll be like, praise Jesus.
There'll be no more drinking on the podcast.
Oh no, you just gonna see
big ass Bob Marley joints.
You gonna see me in this bitch. Welcome to the Venomous Smoke Podcast.
There you go, bro. Puff give.
And I think that's the day we'll have the Godfather on the show. Cause you say, man, you want to smoke?
Yes,
baby. Everybody gonna be on. I'm like, oh, so now you want to come?
New Orleans, hurry up and make this shit legal. Louisiana as a whole, make it legal.
Listen, don't say it this way. President, make it legal already. You keep talking about how you want to make it legal. You got the power. Make it legal.
You can
make that shit legal.
Hurry up.
Make it legal
through every state.
Hurry up, Biden. Your time's gonna be up.
I'll put it to you this way. You know how much money we will have in the surplus if he makes that shit legal?
Yep.
If all the money that goes to Bud goes to fixing roads.
Legalize and tax the share of it.
Listen, when Colorado made it legal within a year,
that was when I moved.
From millions of dollars in the red,
not anymore,
to millions of dollars in the black in 1 year.
Yes.
So can you imagine how it's going to help the whole United States?
Venomous smoke for president. You definitely will get the smoke. Shit. Put us in Congress.
I'm looking. All right, Vice President LaLa, Secretary of State Izzy.
Nah, I'm gonna put Izzy. We'll put Izzy as Vice President because they don't want him to be in charge, so I ain't gonna get killed.
Yeah, but they don't want a woman to be in charge either in this world.
LaLa's nice.
They might not. They might not want to kill you either.
They might off me just to get to LaLa.
I will be the Secretary of Defense because I'll be like, you want to fuck with us? Okay, cool.
No, I'll make Izzy be the vice president because I know I'm gonna see my full term.
Ain't nobody gonna want him in charge. They'll just kill him to move LaLa up.
Yeah, they're gonna take us both out.
Like LaLa's here. Oh, nah.
They be like, "Yo, Mo and Izzy are on that plane. Not no more."
I'm gonna be like this. I'm gonna have a stunt double. I'm gonna have somebody look like Bill, but give me a
So
big
LaLa,
bald head black dude.
so LaLa is secretary of the state.
Okay.
Doc
So-
has to be like something.
He's
in
the
the cabinet.
attorney general. He's the attorney general.
Yeah, that would be
The Attorney General.
He's the attorney general.
And what the hater would be Secretary of Defense.
There you go, secretary.
And then
Can't have
nasty.
Izzy being the Secretary of Defense.
What would
I want to be
nasty
secretary of defense. Let me bomb a country because I don't like you.
He's just gonna bomb it because he said fuck that country. That's what he would do.
That's it. Russia,
What?
gone.
That's what he said.
Iran, gone. Iraq, gone.
Oh Lord. Yeah, you just blowing up the Middle East, man.
So we keep Israel.
Hey, somebody's we could got fans out there, man.
Bomb North Korea.
Damn, you know.
No,
Bomb North Korea.
Middle Eastern fans.
No, we
Yeah,
gotta
you're
get,
gonna piss
no,
off
we
the
got-
Middle Eastern fans.
No,
man.
no. We gotta
We,
keep.
we love y'all. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. The words of Izzy does not reflect the views of Venomous Smoke.
WE still has to get paid through Saudi Arabia. They still
Damn,
gotta
We
get
Iz,
love
you
y'all.
know how
We
many
love
times
I told you, Saudi Arabia is cool. Just bomb
We love that
Iran,
Saudi-
bomb Iraq.
We love that Iranian money. We love it all. Send it over here.
Damn, Izzy, you know how many times you bought the CEO out because of some shit you said?
And bomb North Korea too. Fuck it.
No,
What?
no.
No.
Jesus,
Once again,
Jesus.
Facebook, please don't pull my. Look, they're doing the same thing to fucking Kanye West right now. Listen,
And that's fuck Kanye West
I
too.
think Kanye West.
well, you can say
Smoking
bomb
some
Kanye
duck.
West, and nobody cares about Kanye West.
Okay, there you go. Fuck Kanye West.
I'm just saying. I don't want to be pulled off the platform because we're talking about anti anybody. They pull you off.
I'm not anti. I'm just anti-Iraqi because they're assholes. Iran because they held Americans hostage, and anti-North Korea because they think they're the fucking man when they ain't shit. There's nothing going on, and that's all I gotta say.
Yo,
Goodbye.
I'm gonna go to rewatch this show tomorrow, and it's not gonna be on Facebook.
It's not. Is it in fucking win once again?
We're gonna pray about it.
Once again.
Oh, he got
Once
mad
again.
and closed his laptop.
Yeah. It's okay.
Oh,
Once again. It's again. Once again. For business purposes. Izzy words does not reflect anything on Venomous Smoke Podcast. If you got a problem with Izzy, you want to sue it, cancel somebody, cancel Izzy, not the podcast. Thank you. Now we're back on. Like I said, I thank y'all for holding it down. I could have just did the whole podcast for that shit I saw on TV. But
you
I was
decided to
listening.
watch it, sir.
I had to do the pool. The pool
listen,
was,
they came out and drove down the field. So that kind of looked nice. You were like, oh, okay. I made the right pick, and then all of a sudden,
I just made it was a homer pick. I said, eventually I got to get it right.
not what your quarterback is.
Yeah, it doesn't. He's not going to be the quarterback anymore. But I'm going to tell y'all the tally of the scores from last week, and I'm glad y'all did it. So now I know all I got to do is bring my laptop and set it up. When I can't make it, y'all can handle it. Good show.
LaLa's a good host.
Oh yeah. At first, she didn't want to do it at all.
Izzy would have had us canceled the first 5 minutes.
Because first off, when you was like, LaLa, you got to do the intro. I said, huh?
I was joking, but you did it.
Oh. I was like, how?
I know. Funny. I looked down and I said, "Oh, there's somebody wrote in the chat. Let me look." He was like, "LaLa got to do the intro." I was like, "Oh shit."
I was like, how? Wait a minute.
You did it, and I'm glad. I'm glad for the people who stopped by. We had 3 hours and almost 30 minutes, so they about to shut us off at 30 minutes. So,
oh shit!
Your host, Mo Young. You got LaLa and the diabolical hater, and I guess the diabolical of all haters, Izzy, is gone. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace, and we out.
Tune in 6 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Central. Talk about the Mets, shitty ass Mets. Yeah.
Who's
You know who
Esther?
is?
No, that ain't Esther. I'm gonna need Becky.
That's some racist. I feel some type of way when she said that shit. Well, look at here, Esther. Who the fuck is Esther?
Okay. How could you not appreciate that match that they put on? Because we've seen it before. Shut the fuck up. Kenny Omega going 30 minutes is not going the distance, if you will. Them fuckers put a clinic for 60 goddamn minutes, and y'all should have enjoyed it. Asshole. That's done. I gotta take a piss.
No, it's send Jeff Hardy to AEW. Let him be with his brother. Shit. I'm tired of Jeff Hardy. It's not the fucking same Jeff Hardy. He's old now.
Oh.
He's old. He can't do the swan time bomb like he used to no more. He's like an old man falling.
It's just a case where Father Time caught him. And there's no shame in that.
He's an old man falling.
They don't love themselves.
That's how they are in the AEW groups. I'm a hooker. Oh my God, hook. Oh my God, I'm a hooker.
Oh my God, WWE sucks.
WWE sucks. Watch out now. Vince hooker about to hook gonna put Vince out of business. I'm a hooker.
All the way,
you
stupid hooker.
Hook.
Dominic.
Your Thursdays will never be the same.